I'm just waiting for some people to come on. Are you using your phone right now?
Go ahead.
Where is it? Are you using it?
No, go ahead. I'm making us food right now.
I'm just waiting for a few people to come on real quick. Well, they're saying that the FBI confirmed that it is Gabby Petito's body.
Yeah, sure.
They found her a little over an hour ago. They notified the family. That's the breaking news. And then they're saying that they did notify the family, but they're not going to answer any questions just in case there's going to be a prosecution case and they need to save some information for the prosecution.
I think next they're gonna find Brian's body dead. I think he's gonna kill himself.
I think Brian is going to, as much as I hate to say that too, yeah. I think he's going to be after Gabby.
Like he's gonna kill himself probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see.
Yep. I'm trying to, because they're not releasing too much information right now, so I'm trying to find exactly how they found her. They found her in the Teton National Forest in Wyoming. Yes, they did find her. They found her body a little over an hour ago. Do you guys remember when I said that they were gonna find her in a
They're gonna find her dead, and they're gonna
find her body, yeah, with a helicopter
or a drone.
or a drone. So I'm trying to see if there's any updates about exactly how they found her, because I seen a live footage of actually the helicopter surrounding that area, just going in circles around the area where the body has been found. Now they need to find Brian, but I think Brian is, and I hate to say this, but he's gonna commit suicide. Damn, you said that, Monica. Yeah, I did. I sure did.
Because you see things. I can't say the other thing because it's off topic, but you definitely
I see things before it happens. You missed it on my other live. Well, because you barely come on my live anymore, Missy. That's your fault. Stop working too much. Let's see, you guys. 1 second. I'm trying to see exactly. See, they're not saying exactly how they found her.
But I think it's only obvious.
See,
especially way out in the hills, you know.
I almost said. Adriana said he's going to commit suicide, so you think he definitely did it. I believe definitely in my heart that he did it. He knew that it was about time that they found her because her stepdad was flew over there like the next day after they found her missing.
He said he was going to search everywhere.
Yeah, so then they put helicopters, drones, and feet on the ground to search for her. And this is what, going on week 3, she's been missing. So I do believe that Brian is going to commit suicide if he doesn't get caught first. There's no other options left for him. He knows he's toast. I also don't think Brian is at that National Reserve place in Florida like they say he is, because they have a lot of people searching for him there as well. There's drones, there's helicopters also.
He did that on purpose.
I think that his parents know, or I believe that his parents know exactly what happened, that he did kill her, whether it was an accident or not. You don't run like a fucking coward. And the fact that his parents are hiding him and lying about it, just like they lied about where Gabby was at, because they said they didn't know and they're not talking. And then at the same time, I think that he, instead of going to that National Reserve place in Florida, I believe that he actually went to Wyoming to see if they need to see if her body's been found or not, or maybe possibly he didn't make it in time to move the body, so people wouldn't find her. I think he's like freaking out right now. He's definitely in hiding. And I do agree that yes, the parents need to be charged as well, because that's aiding and abetting a criminal,
Well, only if
a
they
killer.
find out.
Well, the FBI has very strong suspicion that he now, instead of a person of interest, they're gonna watch within the next hour or so, or by the end of the day, they're gonna say that Brian is a suspect. So instead of saying that he is a person of interest anymore, they're gonna say that he's a suspect, and they're going to put out warrants for his arrest for questioning. Excuse me, my allergies are killing me. So something's gonna happen to Brian. I say give it about a week, maybe less. I keep seeing the number 7, so you never know. 7 hours to 7 days. Something's gonna happen to Brian. Brian's next. One second. See, it's not saying exactly how she was found, but I do believe that the helicopter or a drone up there spotted her.
One hour, 35 minutes, then I'll be ready.
Okay. My stomach's growling. I'm so hungry.
Good, I'm glad I don't feel like it. I added some Worcester sauce to it. I hope that it would cut down the spiciness. You like Worcester, right? Sauce flavor.
He is a fucking coward. He definitely is a coward. He knew he was gonna get caught. He knew he was gonna basically get fried for her death. Listen, whether it was an accident or not, or maybe somebody else might have done it, or even like, let's say, like he said before, like, oh, I left her on the side of the road. Any of those scenarios, it doesn't matter. I believe that he should still be charged for her murder, because
You can't leave your wife on the side of the road and take the vehicle.
or girlfriend or fiance or significant other. I mean, she's 22. She can't defend herself. I'm trying to see if there's any other
I'm wondering,
updates.
like, was it a fight that went wrong and he choked her out? Or did he plan on killing her and fucking leaving her out there to get, there's so many questions.
I see multiple injuries on her body, but I see like strangulation.
And the fact that he was learning how to live in the wilderness makes me think that that's what he's gonna go do. He's gonna go live out in the wilderness.
Right.
He's gonna find them. You go to another city, someone might recognize you. You go out into the middle of the woods and build yourself a fucking cabin, a lean-to. You know what I mean? You can live out there the rest of your life.
Right.
You know how to hunt and trap and fish,
So yeah, they're not saying the cause of death or anything like that. I do see strangulation. I do see like either it's a bite mark or something. Like there's like a what is it called? A puncture wound on the side of her neck. That's what I'm seeing. So I don't know if that has to do with like maybe a wild animal that came and got her, stabbing or something, but I do see like the strangulation. There's something with the neck, and then there's a puncture wound right here. We'll see. I'm just waiting for updates and see what they said.
We might not get good updates for a few days.
They'll update a little bit more later tonight.
Until they find Brian, they're not gonna say much.
Well, now Brian is going to be the key suspect, definitely.
You would think it would change from person of interest to.
That's what they're going to do.
When do you think they'll do it?
Tonight. They're gonna most likely put a bolo out for him.
Yeah.
And they're gonna say that, you know, he might be armed and dangerous. That's what they normally say. If you see him, don't approach him. Contact, law enforcement authorities.
You sound like it, just like a fucking flyer. Those wanted flyers.
Oh, I sound like one? Because I've seen them so many times. No, they probably won't have a press conference and then say they label him as a suspect. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. They're gonna claim him as a suspect.
Yippers.
And he's going to he's fucked. He's screwed. He's screwed.
Yep.
And if he was on his way to Wyoming to check on the body or to see what happened, to possibly move the body so he doesn't get caught, he obviously sucks at it and he didn't make it in time.
Or maybe he got up there and.
Because I don't believe he's in Florida right now.
Maybe he got up there and there's too many cops around, so he's like, I can't do it,
Yeah.
But you're right. Remember the day you said, they said she got a text message in Yellowstone, and you're like, nope, I don't see that. I see that Brian sent that text message and that she's still in Wyoming, and they did that to throw off the scent. You remember saying that? You even said it live on your video. And that's exactly what happened.
Not Yellowstone, Yosemite.
Yosemite, sorry.
She said, yeah. When the mother got a text message on the 30th. Now, there was some bimbo that commented on my other video that I did on Gabby, and the timeline was thrown off, so I had to delete all her comments and block her. And this goes to everybody else. Unless you know the exact timelines that they say, don't act stupid and don't sound fucking stupid with misleading information on my shit, okay? Unless you have actual facts, don't fucking talk shit and don't, like, that's what irritates me. That's what irritates me. I know, I was so bummed out, like, we just heard it, like, not even an hour ago.
Yeah.
Not even an hour ago. I was, like, laying in bed and I was doing actually, because like I said, I was gonna do my research on this case this weekend, and that's exactly what I was doing. I was laying in bed and I was actually watching, videos and updates and reading stuff, and then all of a sudden my husband goes, "Oh my God, look, there's breaking news right now as we speak." So I decided I was gonna come out and let you guys know that, yeah, it is. Even though they're saying it's a body that looks like Gabby, they have to say that until the family identifies her. But until then, when they said, when the head FBI guy, the head honcho of the FBI in Florida, Wyoming, right? I was in Florida, Wyoming. He said, my condolences to the family, and we did notify the family. So unless you're 100% positive, you don't notify the family and say, my condolences.
Well, they're 99.9% sure, but what happens is until they get the DNA back, they're not legally allowed to say.
And the positive identification by the family. So they can't, yeah. But if they weren't sure that it was actually Gabby, they wouldn't mention anything at all.
Right, no, you're absolutely correct.
What they would have said is, there was a body we found, and we're working on it to identify who it is.
Yeah.
But because she had tattoos as well,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to identify somebody and confirm, yes, it is that person through the tattoos.
Yeah.
And she has a tattoo on her finger, she had a tattoo on her forearm right here, like,
You're absolutely right.
and some descriptions that identified her.
Yeah. You should be a detective, babe.
I should be a detective. I'm a detective without getting paid yet.
Yeah.
I was up last night talking about this to my husband, explaining to him what I was watching on YouTube. I seen a girl on YouTube who picked him up on the side of the road. They said they're going to investigate it. Yeah, I seen that too.
I believe her too.
That
I
was
mean, that one's legit.
that wasn't a day ago. That was
3 days ago.
no, that was a couple of days ago. She just recently posted it
Yeah,
a couple
3
days
days
ago,
ago.
but this actually happened.
Oh yeah, weeks ago.
Yeah, it happened a couple of weeks ago, right before Gabby was discovered missing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I did see that. She did post it on TikTok, and then people put it on YouTube. But I seen that video too. Let's see. I'm just looking at more updates with you guys as we're talking about her, because this is fucked up, man. This is fucked up.
Yeah. Well, we kind of expected that outcome too.
Oh, you know what I also believe? I also believe that they're gonna wait before they say that he's a suspect to lure him in. So they might even keep the title of person of interest.
Oh yeah.
Because he's already scared. He's already on the run. He's hiding like a coward. So why are they gonna say he's a suspect? It could go either way. The only reason why they would say he's a suspect is maybe the FBI is going to put in a reward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, for him. And apparently this guy doesn't have a problem approaching other vehicles and asking for rides.
Right. That's true.
So maybe I'm hoping that...
Hopefully he doesn't go out on a killing spree.
I don't think he's going to kill again. I think he's going to hitch a hike with somebody.
So you don't see him as like someone that lost it and started killing people?
I don't think he's, no. I don't think,
More
if anything, if anyone else that's
going
going to die is going to be him due
Right.
to suicide.
So it was more of a lover's spat. I went wrong.
Yeah, like Romeo and Juliet shit. Except this was the kind of the opposite of Romeo and Juliet. He kills her and then himself. But I mean, as if right now they're still saying that he's still a person of interest. But I won't be surprised if they change that by the end of the day.
Say he's a suspect?
To he's the suspect, yeah.
A murder suspect, yeah.
She wasn't even too far off from my age, I couldn't imagine. That's why my mom always said, be careful of the company you keep. Exactly. You're 100% right, Adriana. I agree with that. Everybody, I mean, no matter how old you are, you still have to be careful. But especially her, like, she was a baby. She was a child, you know what I'm saying? She was still a kid.
You never expect your loved one to be the one to turn on you like that.
It's always the people that you least expect that turns on you. The people that you least expect are the ones that will hurt you in some way. Or
Does that
even in
mean you're
his
gonna
case,
kill me?
kill you.
Does that mean you're the one that kills me?
Maybe.
But except for I expect you, so does that mean you won't?
Well, if you expect me, then no, I won't. But sleep with one eye open.
What case, were you gonna do a different case today, or?
Yeah, I was gonna do the one that
You did last night, right?
Yeah. I might do it later. I don't know. Just depends.
You guys have to let her know if you guys want to hear a new case today.
Yeah, there's another case that I've been working on as well. So if you guys want to hear about that, let me know. Then
You guys want to hear about it? Press 1. So we know that you guys want to hear it.
comment one, babe.
Yeah. We'll put 1 on the comments, yeah.
See, the way they're saying human remains sounds like she was ripped into pieces by a wild animal.
Well, they always say human remains when it's been dead for a few days.
Adriana said 1.
Cool.
I don't know. The cause of death has not been determined at this time. Officials said that there's going to be an ongoing investigation in the area and asked the public to keep their distance.
Yeah, they probably won't release that crime scene for a few days. I'm wondering if they're going to find Brian somewhere near.
I think that's why the public is saying to keep their distance.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
exactly
that
what I think. I think they think that
I
Brian went
believe
up there
they
to kill
think Brian
himself.
is there somewhere.
To kill himself.
or to even possibly move her body, but he was too late.
Too late, right? But now he's probably gonna kill himself.
Yeah. So I think that they're gonna find his body next.
Although, if he was gonna kill himself, I think he would have already done it. I think he's on the run. Maybe another country or out in the
He's not
wilderness.
out of the country.
Well, you could be in Canada, Mexico.
He's not out of the country.
No?
Mm-mm.
You don't feel that?
Mm-mm. I still feel him close by. He's not out of the country. And I believe that his parents know where the fuck he's at. His parents are the ones that are hiding him.
Yeah.
His parents need to be pressed. Now is the time for his parents to be taken to the police station and interrogate them for hours, for days if they have to. Interrogate them. Make them crack.
Yeah.
You know, they could press charges for aiding and abetting a killer, a murderer,
Right.
a criminal, because
Right.
that's what he's considered right now.
That is true.
Before they found a body, before there was any body, the police didn't have enough to go off of to go after his parents.
Right.
But now, because they found a body, they're putting the puzzle pieces together and the timeline together of, gee, he fucking came home without her. September 1st.
Right.
We're almost at the end of September now. And we found her dead.
Right.
And on top of that, why weren't they talking?
Yeah. Why weren't his parents asking?
Hey, Kenna.
Why did you come home with the van by yourself? Where's your girlfriend? You know what I mean? Why wasn't his parents asking him that?
Right.
But maybe he did tell him. Maybe he went home, told his parents everything he needed to know. Maybe
But
his
that's what I'm
parents
saying. I
helped
think
him.
the parents
Maybe
are
his
helping.
parents helped him, you know, with money or food or passage out somewhere or property. You know what I mean? Could be any of that stuff. Could have been, you know, I'm guessing that the fact that he went out on a vacation where to learn to basically live off the land and live in a van, he did that for a reason. He was learning these things, and that's what he's going to go do. He's going to go live in a wilderness somewhere. He's going to go live in a van somewhere, you know, or he's going to kill himself. I don't think he's going to kill himself for the simple fact I think he would have done it already.
And then this is what I think too. So he's on the fucking run, right?
Right.
His parents know where he's at. 100% his parents know. No, not maybe. I know for a fact.
You think so?
I know for a fact because I'm going off of what Gabby's father said in an interview just recently. I think it was yesterday.
Okay, which was?
And his statement was, remember I even told this to you as well. She's only 22.
Oh, yeah.
She's still dependent on us. They don't have the money. She's not rich. She was depending on her parents to fund for the cross-country trip that they were taking. Yeah. Number one, whoever the fuck said that they were gone for 4 or 5 months, they need to go jump off a bridge because I'm tired of these fucking people who think they know everything and then they fucking mislead, you know, information to the public.
Well, they do that to get views.
They started, I believe he said July 2nd. July 2nd, so it's only been 2 months.
The stepdad said that, or the dad?
Her father, her biological father.
Okay.
So July 2nd, they started on their cross-country trip, okay?
Right.
Eventually, you're going to run out of money. And just like the dad said, she's only 22. She's not rich. She's not wealthy. So basically, she's depending on them. They were the ones that were funding the trip. Same thing goes with Brian. It seemed, from the looks of it, Gabby's family has more money than Brian's.
Yep. But looks can be deceiving.
So what they need to do, the FBI, what they need to do, and I'm not telling them how to do their job, but this is what I would do.
It's probably what they're gonna do.
I would look into the finances from Tuesday when he disappeared.
Oh, the parents' finances?
The parents' finances.
Yeah.
Their bank accounts, their
Actually,
debit cards,
came back.
the credit cards, and every Western Union that you could send money through.
Yeah. I'm sure they're doing
Any
all that.
means, whether it's Western Union, Cash App, Venmo, like any means that you can actually send money to somebody with.
Right.
They need to keep an eye on that because Brian is eventually going to run out of money, and they're going to have to send him money somehow.
Right. Now I'm going to throw a wrench into this. Put yourself in Brian's parents' shoes. Your kid comes home, Mom, Dad, something terrible happened. She was on top of me, she was hitting me, and I hit her with something and she died, or whatever. Help me, please. Now you're the mom. You gonna turn your son in? So I can't hold the parents responsible in the sense that, yeah, your kid's a piece of shit, you should do the right thing, but then again, you are.
What would you guys do if this was your kid? If Brian was your kid with a similar situation, came home and said, I killed my fiance, it was an accident. Let's say hypothetically it was an accident. Or
even if it wasn't, that's what
I was pissed off. If she really pissed me off, she pushed me over the edge, so I fucking stabbed her, I pushed her off a cliff, whatever the case is. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't, I was fighting back and I just wanted to shut her fucking mouth up and she died.
Mom, Dad, help me.
What would you guys do? Would you turn him in? That's why I do this open discussions, because I want to know from everyone else's point of view. If this was your child, would you turn him in?
And now,
especially now that they found her body and confirmed that she's dead.
Now imagine.
What would you do?
Imagine your kid came home and said, Mom, Dad, this is what happened. It was a mistake. Help me. I don't want to go to prison the rest of my life. And you being the mom and dad know they're going to prison for the rest of their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lose-lose situation.
It really is. It really is. Sorry, I just wanted to.
If it were my son, I would lawyer him up and bring him to the police.
Yeah, but now you know he's going to prison for the rest of his life. Are you willing to let your son go to prison for the rest of his life, where he's going to be raped and attacked, or have to kill more?
I don't know.
Because the prison system isn't about rehabilitation. It's not. It's more disturbing and disgusting inside a prison of what goes on.
Because the prison system sucks. It doesn't help people. It
It
turns monsters into worse of a monster.
And it makes people who weren't racist because they segregate you. You have to live by your race, what race you are. It's just really bad.
It completely turns a person
different
in a very negative way.
Yeah. And then you're locked in a cage 23 hours a day. You're just, all you do is. So basically, let's say Brian is fucking crazy in the head right now from everything that's happened, right? They throw him in prison. It's gonna make it worse for him. Yeah. He's gonna be lost in the system. Yeah. And if one day he ever did get out, he's gonna recommit because that's all he knows. Yeah. That's what they teach him. And murders happen every day in prison. And what people don't understand is if someone comes up to you in prison and says, you need to go stab this guy, and you don't do it, you can't go to the cops and tell the cops. They're not going to help you. They're not going to save you. They'll kill you. They're going to let you go right back to your cell. And then the people that told you to do it are going to stab and kill you. Prison is a very toxic and a very bad place. And it's not meant for rehabilitation. It's really not. And it's sickening and it's sad that we put these people into society after sending them to basically a terrorist camp. So instead of sending him to prison... They do that on purpose, though, because it's a revolving door, and they make money off of that. Most prisons in America today are privately owned. Not owned by the government, not owned by the county or the city, privately owned. They make a lot of money off prison system. And if there's no prisoners, then there's no money to be made. Right. That's true. Adriana said they turn their ass in because I would be thinking about other parents' kids if someone did that to my kids. True. That's true, too. I would want someone to tell what happened to my baby. That's true. You're absolutely right. Mistake or not, got to deal with your mistakes. Yep. You got to stand up and do what you did. You have to atone for your sin, basically. You man up and do your time for whatever you did. Yeah. And that's what we teach our kids. And she also said, but look at it this way, Donnie. Prison is still can talk to your child
Gabby is gone and can never come back.
That's true. You're 100%.
You could still be in contact with your kid.
That's true. But
in
again,
a sense, your kid is not in your life anymore.
No, and they're gone and they're destroyed. And as a parent, knowing that they're going to be hurt and destroyed in the prison system, that guy, no matter what, is going to have a tail no matter where he goes. California is a very small prison population, and word gets communicated very well. So no matter where he goes, he's always going to have this sign.
He's fucked.
He's fucked.
Either way, he's fucked.
Yeah.
Heather said he's too soft for prison.
That's true.
Adriana said, I get it, Joe, but they can't ask her what happened. They can't talk to her anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
She's dead. Well, see, that's why I'm saying, like,
It's a catch
we need to know where he's at. He needs to turn himself in. Heather said, I'd lower him up if it were my son and take him to confess.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's just hard because as a parent,
it's hard.
it's really hard because I can't imagine ever turning my son or my daughters in and make them go to prison. I could never, ever, ever do that. But also as a father, I couldn't see my kid being a piece of shit and committing something like that. And if he committed something like that, it would tear me. So, it's weird. I don't know. I really don't know how.
You just never know what to do. Like, it's a situation.
You just have to try to teach your kids, man. Like, don't ever hit women.
But see, this is what I believe as well.
You never hit women. And if it gets to that point to where it's so bad the woman's attacking you, you turn around and you walk away. You distance yourself.
Number one, where did this anger come from? Where did this physical violence and abuse come from? Everyone does lose.
Yeah, everyone loses in this. There's no winners.
I would look into his family history. I would look into his parents, his upbringing, how he was raised, and maybe he's a monster just like his fucking dad, except that maybe he's seen his dad beat his mom or something, and that's okay to him. You know what I'm saying? Except that his dad didn't take it that far and kill his mom.
But we don't know that even happened.
I'm saying maybe that.
Maybe.
Like, what's his mental state?
Yeah.
And then how did he grow up? Like, what kind of family did he grow up in?
Right. Well, you can already tell
who taught him that kind of shit.
The way that he was manipulating the situation and putting it all on Gabby and making Gabby put it all on himself too.
He's cocky.
He's a manipulator, and he's very cocky
And a manipulator, yeah.
And the fact that he was reading that book, that's just not a coincidence.
Oh, did you guys know that? So
that's not a coincidence.
If you guys go back to the YouTube video, this is the crazy part. If you go back to Gabby's page on her YouTube, there's only one video that's 8 minutes long. And it's like clips of their trip, right?
I think that's the day she died. The day she posted that video.
I don't know. Maybe. I think she died on the 26th.
Yeah, she posted it August 25th, I think.
The same day that she talked to her mom.
I think so too.
FaceTime her mom. Yeah, the one in the hammock where they're talking about he was reading this book, and it's about, I don't know what the book is about because I haven't read it, but this is what I heard. That it's about aliens, and basically there's like 4 or 5 women that go missing during, the trips that they're doing, just very similar to what they did. And people were like, why was he reading a book like that? I mean, yeah, it's about aliens, I think. That's what they're saying. I haven't read the book yet. But at the same time, why was he reading a book very similar to what happened to her? Because she have been the 4th person in his mind that had to die? You know what I'm saying? And he took it upon himself to complete the ending of the book. I don't know. I haven't read the book yet. I have to read it though. Now that's interesting. YouTube blogger Harold Waldron met Gabby Petito 2 weeks ago. Yeah, she did. Her and her boyfriend. Her and her boyfriend are the ones that gave him a ride or some shit like that. What if he was abusive? Maybe she had Stockholm Syndrome. I think that's the name. He could. I mean, definitely he was verbally abusive. Hey, Valerie, welcome. Definitely he was verbally abusive because just by that video, not only was he verbally abusive, but he was a fucking manipulator and he thinks that he could beat the system. And he's very cocky. Just like, have you guys watched the whole video of the body cam when the cops pulled him over? So she's crying, Gabby's crying the whole time. And she's not in her right mental state, in her right mind, right? And so she's basically putting all the blame on herself. She's the victim who's blaming herself for something that this monster did to her. Okay? And the fact that he says that he pushed her away from him by her face, like, who does that? That's physical abuse. You don't put your hand on a woman, yet alone push her away, you know, with your hand on her face. Like, that's not something you fucking do. I watched the whole video and it's disgusting, and I was hoping that she was gonna come back, you know, alive. That's what I was hoping, but
Yeah, but you knew better. You also told me last night that you felt like she wasn't coming back and that you felt she was gone. When I said, between me and you, do you feel that she's alive or do you feel that she's dead? You told me you felt she was dead. So
yeah. So many red flags in the body cam video.
yeah, there is. There really is.
I believe.
1 hour left.
Cool. I believe. See, now this is another catch-22 that I'm looking at. When I said if they would have arrested her that day for domestic violence, who gives a fuck? It's, you know, I'd rather have domestic violence on my record than somebody killing me. But with that said, would it still have saved her life today? Because she would have gone and seen the judge. Because it was a first offense, they were going to let her go anyway. That's what the fucking cop pretty much said. They told Brian, go, you know, if we were to arrest her, you have to go Monday, because that was on Friday or Thursday.
Had a restraining order on them. A lot of things would happen. The parents might have came because she was in jail, so the parents might have flew down and said, "You're coming home with us."
Maybe the parents could have saved her.
Could have, you know, made a big difference.
The parents could have saved her.
Now here's a question: do you think the cops feel guilty, or think that they could have changed the situation in any way? Do you think that cop second guesses his decision he made?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he feels guilty. I'm pretty sure the cop that pulled him over feels guilty. But how was he supposed to know?
Right.
Because he played it off so well.
Right.
That he's a fucking manipulator.
No, he had no idea.
He was cocky the whole time.
Yeah, he had no way of knowing. And no matter what he did, the situation, you know, he would have never known. And he never could have known that this was going to happen. But being an officer and being put in that situation, my question to you is, do you think he's having trouble with this? Like, he's questioning his judgment?
Oh, I'm sure it's going to eat him up for a while. He might even have to take some counseling or therapy.
Now, let's flip this for a second. Do you think the parents, number one, have a lawsuit because it was the duty of an officer to arrest her? And number two, do you think the cops...
I don't know if they're going to go that far, though.
Do you think the parents blame the cops? And would you blame the cops if you were the parent?
I would definitely blame the cops. I would definitely blame the cops, because I would have been like, you had her in your grasp.
Right.
You let her go, and not even a week later, she died.
Now you get a phone call, it's the cops. They
or
say,
a week later, she died.
We arrested your daughter because she slapped her boyfriend. And then you get there and the daughter says, "Oh, I barely did this and that." You're going to be like, "You arrested my daughter for this? You guys are assholes. You guys are shitty." So either way, they get fucked. You see what I'm saying?
Right, but if I was that cop, I would have been like, okay, I'd rather take the heat from the parents than seeing in the near future of her being dead. Right. If that's what he would have seen. But he didn't see that.
Because they played it off so good and made it look like Gabby was the aggressor and Gabby was the one that had the problems, it made the officer think that there would be no problem because this little girl wasn't going to hurt this big boy.
Yeah, she was a tiny little thing.
If they would have known the tables were turning, this guy was actually the aggressor, then maybe they would have been able to do something. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's what I was saying earlier too. She was the victim from the start.
The cops didn't have enough.
She was the victim from the start.
Yeah.
But
because
of her anxiety, because of her crying the whole time, because of her admitting that she was, slapping him around and all this stuff.
It was her fault.
Instead of Brian manning up like the fucking coward that he is, he could have manned up that time and said, listen, he did say I'm not pressing any charges, but he could have also said, hey, I'm taking part blame too. It's partially my fault as well. I might have antagonized her. I might have, pushed her to that limit to where now she's, she has anxiety right now really bad and
right.
All the stuff. Like, she's crying because of me. Like, he could have said, she's crying because of me.
No.
But no, his little bitch ass did not want to admit that.
No, he was laughing.
He's a coward.
With the cop, talking about other things, allowing his girlfriend to be put in the back of a cop car and crying.
Yeah, like he wasn't even concerned that she was crying in the back of a cop car.
Now, I'll give him credit that he didn't want to press charges, but I think he did it more in a sense because he knew if he pressed charges, then...
She could have pressed charges on him.
No, the real truth might have came out of what was really happening. You know what I mean? Because I think Gabby was covering for him. I think he probably...
Gabby was 100% covering.
I saw a scratch on her face in the vehicle. Now, he had scratches on him as well.
You sure it wasn't her hair?
No, she had a scratch on her cheek, I saw.
I have to go back and watch them.
I've seen it a few times, like a red scratch.
I know, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I think he backhanded her. But then you told me that you thought maybe if there was a scratch, that he did admit to pushing her face or something.
He did admit to pushing her face, but how is that going to give her a scratch?
Well, that could. Your nail, you know what I mean? That could do that. I could see that.
Well, he needs to cut his nails.
Yeah. He has been on a...
What he needs to do is grow some...
He
needs to grow some fucking balls is what he needs to do. Man up and take the responsibility of what he did.
Right.
A life for a life.
Yeah, but who are we to judge? Like, God... See, I don't think that... I'm not part of the death penalty. I don't believe in a death penalty. And the reason for that is, what makes us any different society-wise from that person that did that shit? So you go and kill, right? This guy, like, for example, Brian, he goes and kills this woman for whatever the reason is. Now, we find him, we arrest him. We as a community try him and sentence him to death, and then we kill him. What makes us any different than him? Why do we have a right to kill him? He didn't have a right to kill that lady, just like we don't have a right to kill him. It's not our right to judge another man or woman's life. That's up to God. Yeah. We should never be able to judge that. Now, life in prison, should we be able to give a sentence of life in prison? Abso-fucking-lutely. But I do not believe in a death penalty, nor do I think any man has the right to, have another man killed.
This is a far stretch.
Huh? Yep.
This is a far stretch. Another side of the story that I'm getting to real quick is, what if, and these are all just what ifs, okay, until the truth comes out. What if him and Gabby caught a ride with other people that they haven't come forward yet? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't even know. This is just a far stretch scenario I'm building. Okay?
I got one when you're done too.
What if they both caught a ride with someone else, and the other person killed Gabby.
Right.
He got away. That's why he got another ride from that TikToker.
Right. But he
to his van. Hold on. To her van. And he's scared, thinking that they're going to blame him for the death, even though someone else did it.
Right. Okay,
what if he doesn't think that they're going to believe him?
Right. Here's another spin to that. I came so I could talk to that. Here's another spin to that. What if Gabby and Brian had set this up all along, and they were going to make it look like she disappeared somewhere, like the book he was reading by aliens, maybe. And then a week later or two, they planned for her to come back.
She was abducted by aliens.
Right, and they had planned for her to come back, and they were going to meet somewhere.
Like a publicity stunt.
What if Brian went up into that wilderness and got a ride from those people, and that was when it was supposed to be set up, but when he got back, she was dead. Someone had killed her. You know what I mean? That could be. You never know.
Either someone killed her or a wild animal killed her.
Right. But at the
either
end of the
way,
day,
she was dead, and he panicked.
Right. At the end of the, and that could be. At the end of the day, I think he probably is the one that killed her, and you know he's whatever. But that's just another side to look at. I mean, that could have happened. That is a possibility. So.
Well, wait. Sit your butt down. Let's see what people are saying.
Yeah, that's
oh shit! I didn't even think about that. I thought the cop was being so cool about it for them for not giving her domestic violence. Yeah. It could have definitely saved her life. You never know.
Yeah.
The cop was so intent on not turning it into a problem.
Right. Well, that's because his sergeant came. If you guys remember, his sergeant came up to him and basically talked him into it. In the beginning, he wanted to arrest Gabby. But when the sergeant came, he told him, this is what I would do. And then he tapped him on the shoulder, if you remember, after he tells him what he would do, and says, I have trust in you. I believe you'll do the right thing. I got to go so-and-so. And he left. And so he pretty much did what the sergeant told him to do. That's why I wonder if he's fighting with them.
Plus, he said he agreed with the sergeant.
Right. Scribbles Gaming said, death is too good for some people. And he's so young. Him acting against logic is a stressful situation. Does make sense. Yep. And then Purple Haze said, hello, sissy.
Hello. So, hold on.
Hold on. Julia said, I really don't believe in a death penalty either. It's kind of playing God. Absolutely. It makes us no different than a murderer. Why are we any different than that person that killed? Now we're killing him? No, we're doing the same thing that we're putting that person to death for. We have no right to do that.
Right. Exactly.
Sorry,
it's alright. Adriana said, I would blame the cops too. They probably blame themselves. I bet he was beating on her behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. And this might even set the parents up for a
he was
a lawsuit.
finessing the cop.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was finessing for sure.
For
Who
sure.
said that?
Heather.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. He was finessing for sure.
I want Gabby to be at peace, but at the same time, I hope she haunts him so he remembers every second of what he did. I hope so too. Shit, if that's the case, I'll send demons to him.
Yeah.
And I'll just have my demons haunt his ass.
Yeah. He might have demons on him already, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I really don't believe in death penalty either. It's kind of playing God.
Yep, absolutely.
But life in prison, yeah. That's just too good for some people. Where's J-Rod? I didn't see him over here.
Who?
You said J-Rod.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You mentioned J-Rod. J-Rod's not even here yet.
I don't even know who the hell that is, so I couldn't have said that.
It's funny you said that because
Drea, maybe, you thought.
Oh, because J-Rod is normally one of the main people that comes on.
Oh, no, I said Drea.
And he's so young. Him acting against logic is a stressful situation. Does make sense.
Oh, look, Purple Haze is actually taking her job serious.
It does,
She's good.
it still doesn't. By the way, Monica, your nails are looking amazing tonight. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate it. Thank you. I did it myself. I learned how to do nails myself at home. I went and bought the whole kit, and now I do it myself, and I save all the fucking money.
And I was so proud of her because it actually looked like she went to the salon and did it.
Because I got the actual kit.
And she stayed out here and worked on it for hours and shit. And I was proud of her. It really, really looks good.
And I get to save money.
Yeah, that too. And it was, fun watching you do it.
I have to do them again, but yeah, they're growing out.
I was very proud of you.
What was I gonna say? I forgot.
Yeah, I think he's gonna kill himself. I think he probably
I think he's gonna kill himself.
Either he already killed himself,
and it's just a matter of time.
right? Or he's gonna
the
kill.
helicopters find him, his body.
Or
Or
He's
the
gonna
drone.
kill himself when they surround him.
So, well,
Did the media say if he owned guns or not, like in his name?
mm-mm.
They didn't say? So he could possibly own guns.
I don't think he owns guns. I know he had a knife. I know he has a knife.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about guns. I mean, their family is a fucking
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they own guns.
Yeah, but he's a fucking weirdo, so maybe he does.
The whole family is weird.
That's it, so.
I would grow my nails out, but I'm a klutz and poke myself. I do too. It's funny you said that. I do too. There are times when I'm scratching my eye and then I just go.
He's probably gonna wait till the cops come and then rush him with a knife or, have them kill him. That's what I think.
He could do suicide by cop.
That's what I think.
I know, that's what they just said too.
Alright.
Great minds think alike, babe. Maybe it could be suicide by a cop, but I think they're gonna find his dead body.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. I think he was trying to make his way back up there, and I think he saw all the publicity up there.
I don't think he's in Florida. I think he's in Wyoming.
But if I was him, now let's flip the script one more time. Let's say I'm this dude, right? And I just whacked you off, right? I probably shouldn't say this because in case I ever want to. No, I'm just kidding. Say that was me, right? The tables were turned. If I knew I was going to prison for the rest of my life, I would rather live off the land and live like a mountain man than go to prison for the rest of my life. So I would go out.
But he only took one backpack.
Listen, you're missing
What
what
is
I'm
one
saying.
backpack gonna do?
Listen, I would go out into the wilderness where I know everyone that's a hunter and stuff knows that. What are you looking at? Fucking asshole. Fucker. Yeah, you know that, there's cabins out there and shit. Certain times of year, people aren't there. You can break into them. You could have a cachet of money. I would have went to a Walmart, bought a backpack, a tent, had a couple firearms, and you'd never see me again. And I'd live happy and I'd be content the rest of my life.
Yeah, but it sucks that Walmart doesn't fucking sell guns anymore.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
They used to sell
Listen,
shotguns.
if you're gonna do something like that,
And I
you
caught
just-
one.
Listen, if you're gonna do something like that and you just killed someone, nothing's gonna stop you from breaking into houses, going out in the middle of the woods where people have guns, and that they're usually only go there certain times of the year, shit like that. You could really stock up, and then you could disappear into Montana or Canada, and listen.
Or his parents could supply him all that shit.
Absolutely. And you could go live comfortably and happy the rest of your life and never have to see anyone again. I'd rather do that than go to prison the rest of my life and sit in a cell.
Right. Rihanna said, and use cash so there's no paper trail.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what people don't realize is there's a lot of people in this day and age that live off the land, that haven't been to a grocery store in 20 years, and they hunt deer and they hunt squirrel and they grow their own food, and there's a lot of people that do that. So it's not like something that can't be done. You can live comfortably and happily, either by yourself or with your family out in the mountains for the rest of your life. Some people actually prefer that. 47 minutes, huh, for deliciousness.
So one day, if my family and I ever disappear,
Oh, stop it.
just know that we are not in this country anymore.
And so if I come up dead.
Rihanna said move to Amish country.
Yeah, well,
I don't mind living with Amish people.
Amish people are cool.
They're fucking cool.
They know how to survive.
Amish people are like the coolest creatures on this planet because they know how to survive without electronics.
Yeah. If that's what I was gonna say. If the global went down and all the computers and shit went down, the Amish people would.
They know how to do it.
thrive.
See now,
They're the smart ones.
Donnie knows how to fish. He knows how to hunt. I know how to hunt because of my grandpa. My grandpa was a vet, and he was the best hunter ever. And he owned like a bunch of
We
fucking
own a lot of weapons.
weapons too. So, if anything, we can skin our meat and grow our vegetables and fruits. I'm growing vegetables and fruits in my backyard right now
We have supplies to eat.
with portable solar panels that fold up to the size of a tablet, minimum knowledge of
You
living
should
off
tell
the
people
grid,
that.
and could survive the rest of the. You know, it's funny you said that. So hold on, real quick. There is a guy.
Listen, I'm listening.
There is a guy on YouTube that I've seen, and he actually lives in the middle of nowhere. Like he's not going to disclose his location, obviously, right? Which I don't blame him. I don't want him telling people where he lives. But he actually has those solar panels on his roof,
Yep.
and he has full electricity
Yep. There's lights for everything.
for everything. So if he can do it, we can do it.
Yep. That's something your husband wants to do.
But going back to Brian, I don't think Brian has the knowledge nor the balls to do what he was supposed to do.
Well, why do you think
He's going to be dependent on his parents for the rest of his life if he decides to do that.
So let's think about it like this.
Like his dad is going to drive up to where he's at once a week to give him money and supplies or whatever.
Let's think about it like this. Let's think about it like he's reading that book and he made her disappear, but he didn't have time to hide her body, and he didn't have time to come up with the story that he wanted to do, that, you know, she was abducted or whatever. So, now I fucking lost my train of thought. I was thinking. I'll tell you in a second when I remember.
He does that a lot, you guys.
Fucking hate it. Getting old.
But as far as him hunting, I don't see him hunting. He's nothing but a fucking coward. If anything, he's the one that's being hunted right now.
So what if he had planned this all along, and, you know, and he learned how to live off the land? That's what they've been doing for the last 4 months.
But he has
living in a van, living off the wilderness.
Right, but they keep getting hotel rooms. And they keep going to restaurants and gas stations for food.
Right, but I'm saying.
So that's still not enough for him to have enough knowledge to live off the grid.
But that's what I'm saying. He went to practice. Yeah, he might have went to restaurants here and there. He went to shower here and there. But for weeks at a time, he was learning how to, you know, survive.
Right. But I still don't see, like, did he plan on killing Gabby from day one?
That's what I want to know. That book that he read is what.
I mean, the book, yeah, the book throws everybody off right now that he was reading.
Could it be a mere coincidence? Absolutely.
But is it enough knowledge
We need to watch that video again.
to live off the grid?
Jumps out at us.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just too many coincidences, and when it comes to murder,
Too many what ifs.
too many what ifs, but when it comes to murder, there is no such thing as a coincidence.
Right.
It was either an accident or
I personally think.
planning, and he has to take responsibility.
Yeah. I personally think that it wasn't planned out. I think they kept getting in the fights. I think that after she came back the next day, they got into another fight, and one thing led to another, and he did something to hurt her. And, you know, he can't take that back now.
Right. Anthony Rent said, I wish I could get my hands on Brian. You and the rest of this world.
Yeah, we all do.
You and the rest of this world. If I could get my hands around his neck and shake him to talk, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more ideas I have, but I can't really say it.
Right? Yeah.
I
know you would, too.
You know, a bunch of torture ideas. You know what I think? I think that his parents need to be shaken up.
But here's another thing.
His parents know. You could say, I don't know all you want.
Right.
How do you, hold on, real quick.
Real quick.
How do you say that Brian took his car and left when his car was there the whole time?
Okay, so let
his
me flip
parents
that.
know.
Let me flip that. There are very good parents that tried their entire life to do everything right by their kid and teach them right to do right. And sometimes kids are just bad and they do bad things no matter what their parent does. And sometimes the parents have no clue that he did it or was going to do it, and maybe he just left, because kids do that sometimes. So we can't blame the parents without knowing.
Okay, I get it. But why tell one lie after another
Oh, what if they lied
to
about
cover the car?
Well, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe
There was no mistake. How do you mistake your child's car being gone?
Because you don't go outside because the media is there and you're hiding.
No, that's not true because you know what the media said? They watched his parents go to the store, shop like it's a normal day, continue to live their life, come home with bags of groceries, and walk in the house.
Well, what, do they have to stop living?
No, they don't have to stop living, but it's not like they're hiding out. I just saw a video of the mom walking in the house and the guy, one of the news reporters, yelling at her, saying, "Where the fuck is Gabby?"
So look at now. There you go. Exactly. You got all these reporters yelling at you and shit. You just put your head down and you go in the house.
What do they expect though? What the fuck do these parents expect? For the public not to be angry because it's your kid. You know what's going on. At least say, you know what?
Not all parents know. Look, how many times have we been in a situation where we've seen other people, their kids, that they've grown perfect and nice, they were great parents, something happened.
Wait, I'm not saying it's the parents' fault that the kid did this. But what I'm saying is this is what the parents could have done. To avoid all this shit for the last couple of weeks, this is what the parents should have done. Instead of turning their son in, because apparently they don't want to, all they could have said is, listen, the last location where they got pulled over, that was well known, was in Wyoming.
Okay, but what if you're the
parent?
parent?
Why don't you check Wyoming?
What if you're
not
the parent
turning, you're not
and the
turning your
lawyer
son
tells
in?
you, do not talk to the media. Whatever you do not talk to the media.
I want to get my hands on this attorney. That's who I want to get my hands on. On this fucking, I know it's the attorney's job to say don't talk.
Right.
But this is what I want to know, you guys. Does this attorney actually feel stupid now that they found her body after he told her family not to talk? Because I guarantee you, this attorney knew exactly what happened to Gabby and where she was at. I wonder if he's going to take full responsibility, which I doubt he's going to.
You think that they called, you think Brian came home and told his parents, I killed her?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why they lawyered up right away. The same fucking day he came home, they lawyered up.
What if he lied to him though and said, I don't know where she's at? Like,
then why would they lawyer up?
because they're going to blame me.
Listen, if it was my kid that came home and said, I don't know where she's at, I would be open and say, okay, look, my kid doesn't know where she's at.
Yeah. Or I came back and I found her dead and it wasn't me. They're going to blame me. I was the last one with her, Mom.
Okay, so let's come up with scenarios. Let's talk to the attorney and clear your name. If you have to spend
An attorney
X
tells
amount,
you don't fucking
but hold
talk,
on, if
keep
you
your
have to
mouth
spend
shut.
X amount of time in jail until your name is cleared up, at least do the right thing and do that.
Okay, and so he does what you say, and they call the attorney, and the attorney comes and says, you keep they tell the attorney everything, and the attorney says, you keep your mouth shut.
That's what I'm saying. The attorney is much to blame.
Well, that's an attorney's job. Listen, if you go to an attorney and said, I murdered this person, by law, he can't say, I'm not defending you anymore. I don't want to take your case.
No, I know. I work
He
for a
still
criminal
has
defense
to, I
attorney.
know, I'm telling the people, not you. He still has to try them like he's innocent. And they do. That's their job. Especially really good ones. So you can't blame the attorney for doing his job. Yeah, it sucks. You know, but that's his job.
You can trust attorneys as much as you could trust the cops these days.
You know how you know when an attorney's lying?
Or the judges.
You know how to know when an attorney is lying?
When he opens his mouth.
When his lips are moving.
Yeah. That's an attorney's job. That's why they're called lawyers, a.k.a. liars.
Right.
Lawyers equal liars.
Once we get autopsy results and an idea of how long she's been dead, that will be a
When I tell you
big.
something, you do it.
Yeah, it will. It'll be. It's gonna be huge. I know that much. It's gonna be huge, but I don't believe that the full story is gonna come out until there's a trial and a prosecution that happens. I have an idea, but I'm not saying anything.
Who said that?
Rhiannon. You know what's really messed up? Lifetime is about to be all over this. Oh yeah. They're gonna make a
They
movie
use
about
my
it.
phone to read, honey, so you don't have to do that.
They're gonna definitely make a Lifetime's gonna make a movie about it.
Oh yeah,
like
for
Joanna
sure.
said, for sure.
Netflix, all time, and that's sad. They wait for a tragedy to do something like that.
Every time.
It used to be the people that did the killing and shit. They got paid. I think they changed that law now. You can use my phone to read it, babe. It's right there.
This is why I don't lie. You don't have to keep track of the truth. Yep. Lies are definitely a waste of time. I mean, the fact of the matter is that she's been found. Just like I said the other day, she was going to be found. And, or her body was going to be found. Now it's like, now we want, it sucks because first we want answers to where she's at. Now that we know where she's at, now we want answers to what happened to her.
And where he's at.
And why. There's too many whys and what happened and ifs. What if this? What if that? Too many ifs.
Minutes, honey, for deliciousness.
Cool.
I'm making Nathan mac and cheese.
Same thing that happened with Chris Watts and Shannon.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
We've seen a few now like that.
The truth comes out. No matter what, the truth always comes out. There is a case, a murder case that I was investigating as well. And I'm going to talk about this later tonight. Because after dinner, I got to run real quick too. I have to run errands. So when I come back later tonight, it's going to be probably 10, 11 o'clock your time. Just make sure that you guys are going to tune in because this is a story that you guys need to hear as well.
Just think though, there's cases where this has happened and that husband was not the killer, but he got charged for it.
What? He said that too fast. Babe, what? Monica, do you think Brian killed himself or is he on the run? I think he's on the run right now, but I believe by the time they find him, they're going to find his body. I think he's going to kill himself. I could be wrong because, again, I was looking more into Gabby more than Brian. If it comes to that, I'll look into Brian and let you guys know. Just like I told you guys, they're going to find Gabby's body. And I believe a helicopter or a drone found her because that's what I saw, but we haven't gotten an update for that yet. But as far as Brian goes, do you think he killed himself yet, or are they going to find him?
I don't think he's done it yet.
I don't think he's done it yet either. So for now, he's on the run. Now he needs to figure out how to stay away from his house, how to stay away from the spotlight, from people finding him, and surviving. Because right now, I don't think he has food. I don't believe he has food right now. I think he's running out of supplies.
I said, imagine how many cases are like this where the husband didn't kill the wife, someone else did, but he got blamed for it.
True. But Chris Watts admitted to killing his wife because he's a piece of shit just like Brian. I mean, why else would you hide? I believe those couples, when one goes missing or dies, and the significant other comes out and says, and speaks out, basically has nothing to hide. Most of the time, they're not guilty. Most of the time, they're either home with the kids or at work or not even in the area of what happened to the significant other. But yet they get blamed for it and get thrown in jail because there's a lot of cops and detectives out there that are too lazy to complete the job. So they always look at the significant other as a suspect, no matter what, whether you did it or not. And then they have to rule you out. Once you get ruled out, then you have nothing to worry about. But then again, if you didn't do it, then you have nothing to worry about. You can openly go and talk to them, with or without an attorney. Just like I believe this fucking cocksucker, Brian, his family got an attorney right away before anything
Look at this.
happened. Why not just say, I had nothing to do with it? What is that?
All of them for my wife beaters, all of them.
The dogs, maybe? Looks like little dog prints on the other side.
No, no, right.
On the other
And
side.
it's clean, it came out of the wash, I washed it.
Oh, it's just stained them. That's fine.
Now I really look like a redneck. Babe.
That's trust, but most people do kill their spouses in every case. I seen like it was the spouse.
Not really redneck.
Where's my food?
What did I just tell you?
What was that noise?
The kids. It's 29 minutes for deliciousness.
29 minutes till food is ready.
How long have you been cooking, babe?
Like 4 hours?
No, 5 hours.
5 hours? I'm hungry.
4.5 hours. Right.
Any other input you want to put in there?
No, I pretty much.
I feel like I'm all talked out right now.
That one, yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think Brian's guilty? Do you guys think...
What do you think happened? How do you think he...
Or what do you think he deserves if he gets caught?
A few
Besides
questions.
death? Besides him killing
We'll
himself?
go a couple questions. What do you think? Why do you think he killed her? What do you think happened? And what do you think he's doing now?
What's your questions? Right?
That pretty much sums it up. Because I think that he's going to kill himself. If they don't get him first. He doesn't have any other option.
Right.
Like I said, this is not the kind of guy that has the experience to go live off the grid
But is he the kind of
and
guy
to
that,
hunt and fish.
But is he the kind of guy that could go live in Mexico or Haiti or somewhere and his parents finance
I'm pretty
him?
sure someone would turn
And
him
his
in.
parents finance him?
Okay, well that would be stupid too. His parents send him money.
Or
To
maybe
live.
they do it to a different
They're
person.
gonna track him.
They do it
His
to a-
family members, his sister came out talking too. His sister came out, right out in the open. Oh, I don't know what happened. If I know where he was at, number one, you damn well know where the fuck
No,
he's
I
at.
think that, see, I differ.
I think the sister knows. The whole family knows where he's at. She might not know the full truth because she does look confused at one point or
Exactly.
another, but she knows where he's at.
She looked like a sister that came out and said, look, he's my brother and I do love him and stuff, but I really don't know what the fuck's going on. No one told me nothing. And that's what it looks like.
Okay, hold on. I don't talk to more than half my family members anymore. Thank God. Cut them off over 10 fucking years. But until today, if I want to know where one of those motherfuckers are, I know where the fuck they are. So you're telling me that you as a sister is going to stand there and make people fucking feel sorry for you?
Yeah, because...
I don't feel sorry for the family. You can call me heartless.
So again, your brother,
I
hold
don't-
on. Your brother goes out.
Fuck
you
my
got-
brother.
Let's just say you and your brother are
I'll turn
super
him in.
close. Listen, say you and your brother are super close, right? He goes and does this exact same thing to Gabby, right? He's with Gabby. Now you as a sister don't know shit. You think it's fair for her to get blamed and get shit talked to, just like the
I
parents?
didn't say I blame her for it. I'm saying that she knows something.
Maybe she doesn't. Maybe they're not close. Look at how families are. Maybe
If they're not close, then why would she go and talk on the family's behalf or on his behalf or
Because
even
she
on
might
her
be close
behalf,
to her
sticking
mom
her?
and dad.
Then she shouldn't stick her nose into the family business.
She does if people know that that's the sister and they want questions and they're at her door with cameras and shit too. Because that's how news media would be, babe. So you gotta look at it both ways. You gotta be fair about it. You gotta look at it both ways. Right? You know.
Right, but this is the part where I see guilty all over her face. Ready?
Yeah.
When she comes in front of cameras
Yeah.
and says it not just once or twice, but mentions it multiple times
Right.
in one breath. I don't know where he's at. I wish I could. I know more than I could tell you. I don't know where he's at. I mean, you don't have to repeat yourself. It's like a guilty, nervous habit
Right.
that
I was
people
just gonna
have.
ask you, could it be
If
nervous?
you're hiding something and you're nervous about it, you're gonna keep repeating the same shit over
What
and
if
over.
you're
Listen,
not
don't
hiding
beat a
it?
dead horse. We already heard it the first time. Let's move on. But no, for her thing is, let me make sure the public and the media knows that I don't know shit. In
Or-
other words, there's nothing mysterious going on.
Or she did do it like that, but not because of that.
I don't believe her.
More, maybe she doesn't really know shit, and she's afraid of those mobs that are coming in the middle of the night to her parents' house saying, "Where is so and so?" Maybe she's afraid she's gonna get hurt or beat up. So she's like, "Look, that's my brother, but I don't know nothing about him." I would do that. Not really, but I could see it being done.
Running says he's guilty. He deserves to rot in jail for
Yeah,
what he
running
did.
does say you're guilty. It very much does.
Or if he's on the run and he didn't do it, he could be threatened by someone if he talks.
True. That's true. Highly doubtful, but true. That could be a scenario.
He doesn't seem like he's the type of person that gets threatened or scared too easily.
Definitely not.
He's really cocky.
Yeah, this is something he did.
He definitely did this. I think he's a coward and is going to off himself. I think he's
Yeah.
100% responsible for Gabby's death. That's what I said too. I think he's going to kill himself. And you guys heard this from me first on my channel. Nobody else has ever said this.
Well, then again, you did
This is
say,
the first speculation.
and hold on, in
when
all
it comes to
fairness,
him.
I did ask you, babe, be honest with me. Is she alive or dead? And you looked at me and you said, I feel that she's dead. And then a few hours later, 6 hours later, 7 hours later, I
They
look
found
at
her
you
dead.
and say, look at this, breaking news. So,
They found her
and
dead.
you also said you sensed that, I'm going off subject here, but I got to tell you guys this. She's probably going to get mad at me and fucking yell at me for doing this because she's like, you always get off subject and then my viewers don't know what's going on, but I'm getting off subject. So she told me 3 days ago, I feel a big volcano or an earthquake coming, but it's going to be pretty big. And then today I was reading there was a big ass volcano that went off in the Canary Islands.
Yeah, and I told you there was going to be volcanoes.
Yeah.
Can you tell my son to please...
I want to come and get him. I don't know where.
I appreciate it, son. He said donate and like for a cookie. I love my kid. His sister said her kids love Gabby. Right, but that's still not enough to like say, his sister didn't know what was going on. I think she knows. I think she knows and she's covering up for her brother. Just like his parents are. I believe the whole family knows what's happening. They know exactly where Brian's at, but none of them want to talk. They don't want to say anything. And it's fucked up for Gabby. At least give her closure.
Right.
Oh, look. The fucking piece of shit that disliked my video is the same one that's going to be like, there's sexual and nudity. And,
Oh, yeah.
oh, so this fucking person, this gay guy,
the video right now?
this fucking gay guy with his mom, and this other fucking hater,
That's definitely him.
they went on one of my lives, okay? This is not even edited video. This was a live video. And they reported one of my live videos last week that said sexual contact and nudity.
Yeah.
So they removed that video. I got in contact with YouTube and I was like, are you guys fucking stupid? You guys have to review the video before you take it down. You need to block this fucking motherfucker from being able to come onto my channel because no matter how many times I block him, he keeps creating other fucking channels with 0 fucking subscribers, if not 1 subscriber, which is probably his mom. And they're like reporting my videos for all the shit. So then like 3 days later, YouTube comes back, restores my video, and apologizes in email saying that we found out that your video did not violate
What they do would just be shitheads.
and there was no nudity or sexual content. Like, fucking, if you're gonna report something, at least try to make it believable.
But that's
Otherwise, you fucking faggot, sit and spin. That's
They're
it.
so
Go
obsessed
suck a
with
dick.
you.
That's what you want. You want to dick up your
Dude,
ass?
they're
Go do
so
it. Leave my
obsessed.
fucking shit alone.
They're so obsessed with
Faggot.
you. You moved on. You didn't even pursue fucking when you could have had to sue the fuck out of them.
I could have easily sued them. I have attorneys.
You just left it alone, and you were the better person. But this pathetic little
Faggot.
weasel can't even fucking get over himself.
No, they're pissed off. This is how
Because you let the truth out of the bag. You told
I
the
did.
truth.
I exposed them, and then
Tell
after that, I let it go.
And you want to know what they got?
And this has
exposed?
been going on for over a year and a half. He's a stalker. He actually hacked into my email, one of my emails, and then I contacted the FBI. So he does have a record in the FBI and the police department here. And I contacted Virginia, where he lives, and they have a record of him there too with his information, his address, his phone number, his mom's information, and his mom's email, which he used with his mom's name on it to hack into my fucking
And if he
email.
doesn't
Like,
stop-
how stupid do you have to be?
And if he
How
doesn't-
stupid do you have to be to hack into my email with your mom's full information and email address?
And if he doesn't stop his shit,
you're gonna be the next Gabby.
I'm gonna expose him again. For why we exposed him in the first place, and it's pretty embarrassing. Maybe he likes it though. Maybe he likes that exposure. Maybe he gets a lot of weirdos calling him and being like, "Hey, bro, you want to do it together?"
Maybe he wants to get lost in
Hey, stop.
Wyoming too. Fucking piece of shit. It's so funny because people these days, they don't realize that it's so easy to find you. It's so easy to find people these days. Like, how stupid are you? Oh, and by clicking thumbs down in people's videos, YouTube videos, just to let the stupid people out there know, including this fucking one faggot, it gives us a point. It doesn't take anything away from us. It actually gives us a point for public interaction. So you're actually boosting my algorithm. You're watching my videos. Number one, anytime you click on my videos, any video, YouTube video for any YouTubers, you're boosting up the algorithm. And anytime you comment or do thumbs up or thumbs down, doesn't fucking matter. It boosts our algorithm. It makes us more money.
Yep.
So you keep giving me thumbs down, faggot, and your bitch ass whore mom that you
Hey.
sleep with.
Baby, I love you to death, and I don't tell you what to fucking say. But look at me. Stop. Seriously.
He can kiss my ass.
I know, but babe.
No, I get it, but he could kiss my ass.
Okay, I get it. But 17 minutes.
That's why I'm saying that, because why would her kids love Gabby if her and her brother weren't close? Exactly. His sister's kids love Gabby. That means they're a close-knit family. So by her coming out and saying, I wish I knew more. Like, shut up. Who are you trying to kid? What's up, Kurt? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. The important thing is, Gabby has been found.
Yeah.
Now it's time to find Brian or his dead corpse. One of the two.
Either will suffice. Right?
I mean, either way, Gabby will get justice.
Right.
Whether he's found dead or alive, at
But
least
the
he's
fucked up
found.
thing is
And
he
she will
does-
get justice.
But the fucked up thing is the saga will continue. If he does suicide by cop and he makes some cop shoot and kill him, now he just put that on the cop's mind. Maybe this cop never killed anyone before. Maybe he didn't want to kill anyone. Killing someone could really fuck you up in life, you know?
Right, but let's say if it is suicide by cops, how many people do you think are going to side with him versus the cop?
No one's gonna
They're going to
side
be
with
like, this piece of shit killed an innocent girl,
Even
so
if
he
he-
deserved a cop to put a bullet in his
Even
head.
if he's shot in the back of the head, even if he was shot in the back of the head, they want to question it. But my thing is it fair to make a cop kill another person? Now you put this cop through mental stress, PTSD. Maybe he's never killed anyone before. Maybe he's a Christian and he believes that if you kill someone, you go to hell. Now you just put this guy in a fucked up predicament. So I hope he doesn't do suicide by cop. I hope he's man enough to either eat the bullet himself or turn himself in.
He was man enough to kill, or he should be man enough to eat a bullet.
If he has a gun. I hope that,
Okay, jump off a fucking bridge.
that's what I'm saying, jump off the cliff that you're on. The same cliff you killed your fiance, jump off. Take responsibility.
Yeah.
Now, we're not pushing people and encouraging people to commit suicide. Don't get us wrong. But this motherfucker,
Oh, yeah, no.
this motherfucker doesn't deserve to take another breath of fresh air.
No, what he doesn't
Either
deserve-
commit suicide or go to jail.
No, what he doesn't deserve.
I'd rather have him go to jail so they can
Yeah.
beat his ass every day.
Every day. He doesn't deserve suicide by cop because he doesn't deserve to put a cop in that position. So I hope that he just
Plus, he
fucking-
doesn't deserve to go out that easily.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can't
He
take
needs
the
to be
easy way
reminded
out.
This every time he wakes up and sees that cell door, you know?
Another reason why I don't want him to kill himself is because I don't want him to take the easy way out.
Yeah.
He's already a coward enough. He needs to be locked up and tortured every day and get reminded every day of what he did to
That's
Gabby.
true. You're right. I agree. I do agree, honey.
And, you know, even my kids were saying it earlier, like, they can't believe that I'm siding with one person
Oh, yeah.
because I'm normally the type of person that will analyze people and say, yes, I like this person, no, I don't like this person. A lot of times, I'm not that much of a people person to say, yes, I like this person a lot, or whatever the case is, okay? Especially that I don't know them. Even though I have clients from around the world, I love my clients, don't get me wrong. But again, I pick and choose who I want my clients to be. Because there's a lot of people that contact me and I deny my services because I don't feel like they're going to take it
They're the right
serious or
fit.
whatever the case is, okay? So my clients, I fucking love to death. But there are those people out there, even my daughter was like, Mom, I can't believe you're so passionate about this case. I'll tell you why I'm passionate about this case. Because I look at it as, God forbid, what if it was my kid?
Right.
What if it was my daughter? Looking at her mental state and then watching all the videos that she made, the video clips of the road trip that she was on with her fiance, okay? How happy she was. This girl was not expecting,
No.
not only not to complete the
Our trip.
road trip that she was on, the cross-country trip,
But
but to end up dead.
that's the person she loves.
Where you least expect the person that she loved so much to do that to her. Or whatever the fucking, whoever did it. I believe he did it.
I believe he did it too.
So what I'm saying is, this girl did not expect. She expected, because she was on the phone, like even her mom said, at least 3 times a week she was on the phone with her. She kept in contact with her parents, her family, her loved ones, okay? And then it comes to a point where all of a sudden, there's no contact, there's no communication. So her family is struggling to find out what's going on with their child. Her parents are struggling. Her biological parents and her step-parents, which all 4 of them fucking are awesome to me, because I watch how they got together. They're working together. The stepdad actually flew to Wyoming for the past week. He's been there looking for her. Like, that's freaking awesome. And the reason why I'm so passionate about this one is because, number 1, she didn't deserve it. Number 2, God forbid, what if it was my kid? And number 3, she did not have her happy ending. Watching her videos of how happy she was, documenting everywhere they went, taking pictures, posting it on Instagram, making, she actually made an 8-minute video of the little clips of everywhere that they were going to or they went to. And then all of a sudden, instead of going home where she's supposed to go back home to, she ends up in the middle of nowhere. And that's where it stops. Her journey stops. It ends in the middle of nowhere. That's what's pissing me off. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. Especially somebody as young and innocent like her, where her life has just begun. She's only 22 years old. Come on. Anybody in their right mind would see this as, this is bullshit. It should have never happened. And this girl needed a chance in life. And she got, what's the word I use a lot?
Bamboozled?
No. She got cheated out of life. That's what it is. She got cheated out of life. Just like other cases I work on, the spiritual cases, and I do seances and communicate with the loved ones of people that crossed over. They tell me too, a lot of times, I got cheated out of life. I wasn't ready. There's unfinished business, and she had a lot of unfinished business. She had a family that loved her and cared about her. She had a whole future.
He cheated her out of the rest of her life.
He took that away from her. So that's where the suicide thing comes from. Is if he decides to commit suicide, I'm not gonna feel bad.
Now, what if it comes back that she committed suicide?
I don't think she committed suicide.
Or what if he
I don't
comes
feel
back
it.
saying she committed suicide and he came home because he was so distraught he was afraid? What if he tries to turn and say she committed suicide? And that is a possibility. That could have happened. Not saying that it did, but we're looking at all possibilities.
But if she did
right?
commit suicide, forensic evidence would have shown that, and
Not
he
yet.
should have turned himself
Not
in.
yet.
No, he should have turned. I'm
Yeah,
saying from the
yeah.
beginning, if
Yeah.
she did and he was innocent,
Yeah.
he should have turned himself in and say, "Look,
Right.
she
That's why
committed
I
suicide." Listen, I would, if I was him, I'd be like, "Lock me up right now.
Yeah. Find out what happened.
I'm turning myself in voluntarily. Lock me up." Being respectful to law enforcement and the justice system.
That's why this all.
Because I don't want to get in your way of your investigation. Lock me up. Do your investigation. Once you find out with the forensic evidence that she committed suicide, then you could come back and release me.
That's why this all. Points
Be a man about it.
That's why this all points that he actually did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's still missing.
From this moment, they still haven't found him. Do they have any ideas of where he's at?
They have an idea of where he's at because of what his family told him, but again, his family is lying.
8 minutes. Do you want to show it off?
His family is lying. His family is saying that he went to this reservation in Florida, not too far from his house, right?
Right.
And that fucking place that they said, this is why I know this is how I know that they're lying.
I was gonna ask you.
They
what do you
picked a
think they're
place, I'll tell you right now. They picked a place to go look for him that's over 25,000 acres.
Right.
25,000 acres, which is going to take
Right.
not days, but weeks of man hours on the ground and in air looking for him. While, hold on, they're distracting the investigators
Right.
while Brian gets situated in a different location because their family is continuing to hide. Mark my words, his family is hiding him.
That's
His
absolutely-
parents, 100%. Even his fucking sister knows where he's at. Guarantee, mark my words, the truth is going to come out and you're going to say Monica's right.
And let me tell you something. There is something I used to call her a lot. Do you remember what I used to call you? My little.
Nancy Drew.
Yes, because she's very much like a detective. And she gets down to the bottom of everything.
I'm like the second Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
I get to the bottom of everything.
When we first started dating,
And I don't let shit go until things are out there.
Do you remember that? When
That's why I'm good at what I do for the last 17 years of my business.
That was my nickname when we first met to you.
Mm-hmm.
Little Nancy Drew.
From day one, my husband used to call me Nancy Drew.
And you're like, who the fuck is Nancy Drew? I had to explain it to you.
I know, because I didn't know who the fuck she was in the beginning. So Kurt said if he is convicted, they're going to kill him in jail.
Oh yeah, for sure. In California, he'll be through.
But it's not in California, it's in Florida.
Oh no, then maybe not. It's not the same.
They might just beat his ass here and there. But you never know. Gabby's dying words were, I should have gotten the vaccine. Shut the fuck up.
Block that person. Just block them with my phone.
Why don't you go fuck yourself? In fact, instead of Brian going and jumping off a cliff, why don't you go do that and everyone a favor?
He just said that because he got the vaccine and he felt dumb. He didn't know what to do.
Faggot.
Babe,
What?
6 minutes until I dish it up. Do you want to show it off?
Yeah, when it's done.
Oh, when it's done. All right.
Yeah, he's blocked because I did it. I got rid of him.
We have the power.
Hold on. Adriana said, do you feel like that's what's happened? We as people can get cheated out of life like it really wasn't our time. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Not always your time. I
You
don't
got him
believe that.
first? Good.
I don't believe it's always your time when you go. I think sometimes you're cheated out of life. You know what I mean? You know how some people say, oh, when you die, it was your time? No, not always.
No.
There are times when it was your time and you go and you usually see it. It's
Even
the weird thing.
accidents,
It's the weird thing.
you feel like you get cheated out of life.
Yep. Absolutely.
Especially accidents, because you're like, I'm going to rewind time. I want to rewind time because I don't feel like it was my time to go. And you do get cheated out of life. That's how you feel like. That's how I see it. Spirits don't even have to tell me I got cheated out. That's how I feel. That's how I see it
And they have
as.
told
You
you
don't
that.
even have to tell me. I know that you got cheated out of life. And that's why I do what I do for my clients. That's why you guys should contact me, monicaspiritqueen.com.
Full reading.
So I could do,
talking to-
yeah, full reading, seance,
Seances.
communicating with your loved ones that crossed over. If you have some kind of black magic spell on you, I'm here to help you guys out with that. You have some kind of a demonic attachment or, you know, a loved one that's going through it, let me know.
I didn't
Every-
believe in psychics and I didn't believe in ghosts. And I was a huge skeptic until I met Monica. And to this day, 18 years later, 17 years married, 18 years together, she still blows my mind to this day with shit she can do and shit that she'll know.
Thank you.
But that's the honest truth. I mean, there's so much, you know, proof out there that you blow my
Between
mind
me
to
and the
this day.
fake ones.
Yeah, you blow my mind to this day. But I don't know. What do you think that? Do you think that they will find him alive, or do you think that they're gonna find him dead, or do you think that he's going to off himself when they surround him? I'm asking your viewers this. So, do you think he's gonna off himself? Do you think do you think he already offed himself? Do you think he's gonna try to have the cops make him off himself, or he'll off himself when they surround him? Or do you think he'll just let him arrested? I don't think he'll be found. My prediction is they're not gonna find him. Not right away anyway. I think he's gonna get away for a while. But we'll see, because he does have the marshals and the FBI.
So if they do find him, how do you think they're going to find him? Through what? What kind of evidence?
A tip. They're gonna have the marshals or the FBI get a tip. Someone's gonna see him, someone's gonna recognize him, and they're gonna call it in, and that's how he's gonna get caught.
So someone's going to turn him in for reward money?
Or just because they don't know he's a piece of shit. And you know how, like, those nosy neighbors are. You go to some small town where you're not supposed to be and they don't fucking recognize you, they're calling the sheriff, their buddy, on their cell phone on speed dial. Hey, Billy Bob, there's someone in our yard with long hair we don't recognize. You know what I mean? And they're dead or quit.
You know what I think? I think if the
It's ready for you to come.
FBI was smart enough, what they would do,
Yeah.
and I mean, they can hate me all they want, but they have fucked up on a couple of things
Yeah.
that I've seen during this whole case.
Right. And this is ready, babe. I'm gonna dish it
They
up.
could have found Gabby a lot sooner. And I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of different things that I see that the FBI fucked up on. Right after I show you guys this. This is what I've been waiting for all fucking day.
This is having
No
it
one
too.
go away, okay? Everyone stay here. Hold on.
This is having it too.
Good.
Monica made this. Been cooking this for 6 hours now.
At least say it something that's believable. What is it?
Just like a stew, basically, or a soup.
It's so good.
I
Smell-o-vision.
made it for you a few times.
Smell-o-vision. Can you guys smell it? I
It's
want
got
people to smell
potatoes
it.
and carrots and garlic and tomatoes. It's been cooking for like 6 hours. Roast.
Roast.
Then I break it all up into
Roast.
pieces. But first, I got to make my daughter's bowl before I break it all up. You're ready.
That's what I've been waiting for. All freaking day.
Alyssa!
Hold on. I'm gonna give you guys my 2 cents in just a sec.
I was going to show you I did it for you before I broke the meat up.
Commenters are saying that he's gonna die in prison.
You think? You think he's going to allow himself to be arrested? Wow, that's a good predicament.
I hope they find him before he does something stupid.
Yeah.
And then they said maybe they were fighting and he rocked her too hard.
That's what I think.
He did say he loved her and wouldn't press charges when
Right.
she scratched the shit out of him.
You know, I was thinking the same thing.
I get that too, but he was also playing the victim and manipulator.
Right.
Just because you say, I don't want to press charges on this person doesn't mean, I mean, he should have gone all the way with it. He should have been like, no, it's my fault. I started it. I antagonized her. Like, he didn't take any blame.
Right.
He put all the blame on her. Like, and he was agreeing with the cops. Like, yeah, she's at fault. She did this and she did that. You know what I mean?
Fucking that.
Nicole! You want a plastic spoon, babe? Or a metal one?
I don't care. Rihanna said, I don't think he offed himself yet.
Yeah,
I think
don't
as
so
soon
yet
as
either.
he knows, they know where he is, he's going to freak out and probably kill himself.
Yeah. Nicole! Come here.
One way or another, he's fucking through.
Oh, yeah.
FBI is an asshole. Eric, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Monica. It's Eric. Thought I would say hi. How are you and the family doing? We're doing really well. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Nice to see you popping in and saying hi. I'm reading the comments real quick, you guys, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I think the FBI did wrong. Or he'll kill himself in the first 24 hours in jail because everything will come crashing down on him. I don't think he's going to kill himself in jail because I don't see him doing that. He's more of a coward. But maybe. I mean, right now, at this point, with his state of mind and what he did to Gabby and thinks he's going to get away with it, maybe. You never know what he's going to do. He doesn't seem like he's in his right mind.
No, he doesn't.
When did Gabby die? August 26th. I believe that she got killed on the 26th. Yeah, that's what I believe.
The 26th or the 27th?
Between the 26th and the 27th. I believe the 26th, maybe stretching it out the 27th, but it was shortly or the day after she communicated or did a FaceTime with her mom, which is the 25th.
Right.
I think he took the easy way out.
Yeah.
I think so too because he's a fucking coward.
I think he's out in the wilderness somewhere.
Right now he is. Right now he's out there somewhere and they're still looking for him. But
He's on the run.
once he feels the pressure of them closing in on him,
Yeah.
he's going to either jump off a cliff,
You think?
kill himself, or
Suicide by cop.
maybe suicide by cop. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I feel the suicide by cop. But it could be.
Would you even be able to feel that?
I would be able to feel that, but I don't see it right now. Maybe later on down the line when shit starts escalating, I'll look into it a little bit more. But at the moment, I don't see suicide by cop. Again, things change. Current events change every day in people's lives. So we just have to wait and see. And then I'll keep you guys updated with everything else that's going on. But let me get into the FBI mistake.
Real quick, I just want to tell you one thing. So I gave Nicole one as well as Alyssa took a full one.
Good. Did I get enough meat?
Huh?
Did I get meat?
Oh, it's full meat. You want more than that?
No, I just wanted enough.
Babe.
Babe.
Real quick, I chopped up into pieces for you, look.
Cool. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Go bring me the big salt thing.
Right here.
I have to refill it.
There's plenty in it for now.
I tasted before you salted. Because I seasoned it well. That shit looks good.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying. So this is the reason why I feel like the FBI screwed up in multiple different places. Looking into cases like this, we all tend to scream through the screen, the TV screen, whether you're watching TV on the news or your phone or whatever, okay? There was a couple of times where I was fucking screaming. Because every time the lead detective or the FBI would come and start making statements about this case, I believe they were taking it too easy on this guy and his family. They were he's just a person of interest. The last one that I seen where he was in front of cameras, the head detective, was in Florida. Well, he's only a person of interest, and we were not pursuing him as a suspect. He was just a person of interest. And then he continued to say that they were not following him or stalking him, basically, which is exactly what they should have done.
So basically they dropped the ball and they're admitting.
They should have done.
Right.
They basically said they fucked up.
Yeah.
He's a narcissist. Narcissists really kill themselves.
That
Should
is
get
true.
justice.
Why is that?
Because narcissists like to see other people suffer. They don't like
So you
to,
would- if
they
they-
don't like to feel, hold on, they don't like to feel pain.
If they like to see
They
other
don't like
people
to suffer.
They've been killing themselves sometimes. When
They
let
don't
other
like-
people
no.
suffer.
They don't like to see this. That's why they're manipulative and they're fucking
Right.
they're greedy.
Right.
Narcissist people are greedy. They don't like to suffer. They don't like to feel pain. They don't like to be in depression. They don't like to feel anything. So what they do is they shut their feelings down. The only way that they'll feel something is by making somebody else feel pain. Destroying someone else's life, seeing tears coming out from someone else's eyes, and fucking them up left and right, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, they fucking do that.
Right.
Don't look at me. I'm the worst narcissist in the
I
world.
was just gonna say this you're kind of naming yourself here, but go ahead.
But yeah, like they don't, they like to see other people, especially it's not just anybody. They pick their victims, they pick their targets, and then they sit back and they watch these people get destroyed. And that's what they like. That's what a narcissist is. They like to destroy other people, and they get this high off of it.
Right.
So yeah, he is a narcissist, but then again, he's a fucking coward. He probably is scared to go to prison. That's why he's on the run. And the only reason why I believe that he's going to end his own life is because he's too much of a coward to face up what he did, and he doesn't want to go to jail. He's scared. Like what I feel from him and his energy from day one, and the way that he was with the cops and the body camera and all this good stuff, it's, how should I explain it? He couldn't have kissed their ass any more than he did with his head far up the cops' asses to not go to jail and to prevent going to jail and agreeing with everything that they said for him to do, that he's scared. he doesn't have the balls. Just the thought of him being in handcuffs make him fucking want to shit his pants. He's scared. So what he's going to do is he's going to try to take his own life before the cops get to him, because he'd rather die than face the consequences of what he did for the rest of his life and end up in jail. Just the thought of him being arrested and going to jail or even in prison, it's not something in him that he wants to do. So that's why he's on the run right now. That's why his family lawyered up from day one, because he is scared to death. He's a little bitch. He's a little pussy. Yeah, Brian, I'm talking to you. And I guarantee you're going to end your life before, like a little fucking coward that you are, before facing up to what you did to Gabby.
Yeah.
And I want his parents to see this. So go ahead and forward this to, or tag his parents or his family on this. If the cause of death comes back as accident, we may never see justice served in this case.
Yeah.
Even if you pushed her off a cliff, that would be hard to prove.
Yeah, but they're gonna come after a homicide. No,
They're
no
gonna
matter
come
if
out.
it's accidental or
Because
not.
they're going to say, why did you run? If you're
Yeah.
innocent, why did you run?
Right now, all the evidence points against him, even if it is accidental. They're gonna make it look like he did it to look accidental. He's screwed. He screwed himself.
Whether they say it's an accident or not, why did you run? Why did you hide? And why didn't you tell us where she was at from day one? That means you are hiding something. Even if it's an accident, they're still going to get him for homicide because he ran. And I hope his parents fucking get what they deserve too. Aiding and abetting a criminal, a murderer. You don't want it?
Go put it here.
I'm going to end up having a heart attack one of these days with you guys eating habit. Being so, what is wrong with it besides being actual, real, homemade food? It's what?
Too sweet.
Sweet?
The tomatoes and carrots? That's the only thing that could be sweet.
Okay, hold on. You have your spicy shit that I use a little bit on my food too. And you don't even taste it. You only taste the spices. Why don't you add to it a little bit?
It's alright, I'll make her something else. I want that. Alright. No big deal.
To me, it's a big deal because
Oh. Huh. Alright, go ahead. Go that way.
you could tell if someone pushes someone off a cliff. The detectives could see right through that. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The forensic evidence, once the forensic evidence comes out, he can't hide anymore. Whether, again, it doesn't matter if it was an accident or not. Why would you run? And even if it is an accident, let's just say, which I don't believe it is, I believe that he did kill her. Even if it was an accident, why would you run? He could have said it was an accident. She tripped and fell. Forensic evidence is right there. They could do footprints, shoe prints, fucking DNA, fingerprints, dust, hair, saliva, sperm, you name it. They'll do it. They could put the pieces together. You don't have to hide unless you have something that you're hiding. And then you run like a coward like he did.
Ooh, it's got a kick to it, babe. It is a little sweet, but it's the tomatoes that's in the carrots. So it's not sweet like that. See?
Plus, God knows what else bruises she has on her body. Exactly. They're going to look at the marks and he's going to turn around, or his family's going to turn around and say, oh, there were the coyotes, there were the bears, or the fucking wolves and the wild animals out there. They can determine whether it's a human being that did it or a wild animal that did it. It's really hard to get away with murder these days. Really fucking hard. Let me tell you guys a great example. We were watching this murder mystery shit late last night. And one of the cases that we were watching, this woman killed her mother-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what she did? So her family was they were in a whole different state. Her family was going to go to Washington, D.C. for a wedding. She happened to sneak her fucking phone into one of the suitcases that flew with the rest of her family to Washington, D.C. while she stayed behind. Supposedly she had to work. So while the detectives were investigating, they came up with, she told the detectives, I was in Washington, D.C. I was in a wedding. You could check my phone records. Okay, no problem. They checked her phone records. Her phone pinged in Washington, D.C. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It pinged in Washington, D.C. So for a couple of weeks, she was able to throw him off and say, well, yeah, she was in Washington. But then the smart fucking detective comes in and looks deeper into her phone records. Her phone records show there was zero activity from the day her phone left that state and went into Washington, D.C. and then came back. And then after it came back, then activity started, coming up more on her phone. But during the time that, what was a week or two in Washington, D.C., cops are not stupid. If your phone, you can send your phone off to the other end of the world. And it could ping there and you could say, I was over there and I wasn't here. Well, if there's no activity going on, but at the same time, you go and buy a burner phone.
Oh yeah, and the burner phone.
Remember the burner phone?
The burner
they
phone.
They tracked
the
her down
number,
with it too.
The only number that they called was they called the mother-in-law at 1:00 in the morning when the alarm went off.
Right before the alarm went off.
And then they also called her friend in Washington. Remember the one that went with her, Tanisha or whatever. That they picked. That's how they got it all down. Yeah.
Yeah. That was it.
And they offered that Tanisha chick.
So it's really hard to escape and get away with murder these days.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing. Dude,
so he could have left his phone in the van and her phone at a location where people think that, okay, well, this. Remember, I told you she didn't have her phone on her?
Mm-hmm.
They were going to find her without a phone on her.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you anything, they're going to find her and they're going to say her phone was not with her.
Mm-hmm.
I called that already. I called it out from day one.
And
she didn't have her
back
phone.
And he did that and then went back and put the phone on her body afterwards.
He could have done that, but where was her phone in between those times?
I might not be able to eat this, but it's so good. It's just
Why?
really... The spice that Nicole gave me that told me it wasn't spicy.
Alyssa said it's not even spicy.
Try it. It's got an aftertaste.
I'm going to try it. I like spicy.
It's not spicy until after.
Sasha says, something sits very wrong with this whole case.
Yes.
As they have found a body, but could it be her by tattoos?
Yeah.
That's what I said from the beginning. I think they know it's her because of her tattoos.
Yeah.
That's why they notified her family.
Yeah.
And the FBI agent, the head of the FBI agent, when he did the breaking news thing about them finding the body, he even said, I give my condolences to the family. You don't say that unless you know for sure.
Yeah.
You can't say, I give my condolences and then fuck them and say, oh, sorry, it wasn't her.
Right.
So I know that they 100% identified as her.
Yep.
And I did mention
DNA test.
Right, and I did mention the tattoos in the beginning as well.
And the reason they're only doing that is legality. You know what I mean? They don't want to be sued,
So they have to do take a body and have her family
DNA.
identify and DNA and all that stuff. They have to go by the law of what they have to do by law, but for sure they already identified her. He even said, my condolences to the family. I mean, don't come to me and say my condolences unless you know 100%, because that could be a lawsuit. That could be a lawsuit.
Yeah.
From the family part. So they're very careful what they do. And he even said, we're not gonna give any details on what, the autopsy reports and everything. They still have to go through that to determine the cause of death and all that stuff, right? So they're not going to release that information. The FBI agent said, we're not going to release a lot of information because in case we have to use it for prosecution.
Gotcha.
So they're going to prosecute him.
Right.
They're already thinking about that.
So
So he's going to go from a person that's
of interest
to a suspect.
homicide suspect.
A suspect.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I could eat this all day.
I was gonna say, fucking.
My husband cooks like he's my chef at home.
The spiciness comes in afterwards. It's a kick afterwards.
It's so good. It's a stew with roast in it. I'm gonna turn the light on.
Tomatoes and carrots and potatoes and garlic and
This is worth the 5-hour wait.
five
It
and a
took
half.
like 5.5 hours to cook this.
Slow and low. You know what would be good with it? I'm gonna eat with it crackers.
Mm-mm.
I like that crunchy texture to it. If you want more meat, let me know.
Alright.
I put a lot in there though.
Rihanna said, my brother died in Iraq. My mom said the only way she knew it was him was because of his tattoos.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was him, but he was unrecognizable.
Yeah. And cops use the
People
same.
can identify me by my tattoos.
And cops use the same thing, Brianna, in tattoos as identification. But legally, they have to wait for DNA to release it 100% that it's that person.
DNA and parents
Identification.
The parents have
But
to
if the
identify.
parents can't identify him because of the body shape, decomposing, then they wait for DNA. But it's her. Yummy, Mama?
Just the fact, yeah, it's really good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just the fact that the FBI agent said the remains of the body, not just the body found, but the remains.
Makes you think she's been there for a while.
She's been there for a while, since the 26th or 27th, so it's been a couple of weeks. And
You
the
think she's been
weather,
dead that
the
long?
sun, the rain, because it did rain there, and the wild animals could
I
have
was
gotten her.
thinking the day.
I keep seeing a puncture wound. Like I see strangulation and a puncture wound on her. It's like it's almost like, you know how like a bullet hole will make, but it's not a bullet hole. It's a puncture wound right here on the side of her neck. That's what I keep seeing. And I'm never wrong on things that come to me.
Right, that's true.
Like when I'm adamant about something, I'm adamant about something, and it always gets confirmed that I'm right.
Yeah.
So there's something on her neck. Again, strangulation or an animal biting on it or
Right.
him
But
stabbing
if
her
she's
in
been
the
out
neck.
there for weeks, and she could have been eaten by animals too. Pick that, That could be what you're seeing. Now, here's a question. What day did he come home? The 1st? So, to me, what makes
September
sense
1st.
is he killed her on the 1st or the 31st, whatever month it was. Because you're not going to stay up there a few days after you kill her. You're probably going to rush right home. You're panicked. He probably drove all night, came straight home. Or do you think she was Or do you think she was already dead when he got picked up in those showers? Because didn't you tell me he jumped out acting weird? Because I didn't see that
Yeah, that's
part,
exactly
so.
what I was saying. So the TikToker that made that video, I seen her video because I have TikTok too. I'm a TikToker too, just like a YouTuber. Fuck, I'm all over social media. This is what I saw, okay? When she said, the woman and her boyfriend that picked him up, they were going to Jackson.
Mississippi?
No, Wyoming.
Okay.
And it was like a 10-mile drive. Number one, he offered $200.
$200. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Who the fuck offers $200 for a 10-mile drive? Number one. Number two, she said as soon as they mentioned that they were headed to Jackson as well, before they reached the destination of where his van was at, because supposedly his excuse was Gabby was back at the van,
Oh yeah.
fixing the van or doing making
Fixing
a
a social
YouTube videos.
video. So doing a YouTube social video or something. Or no, not
Doing social media work.
social media. Yeah. Doing
Fixing
video.
her social media work or whatever, like doing videos or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So as soon as he found out when this couple that was giving him a ride to his van.
She said she
Before
recognized
they got
him
there,
as a
what is it,
TikToker.
like 7 miles before they got there?
Yeah, and she told him, I recognize you as a TikToker, and started talking about Gabby and asked where she was, and he said she's back at the van. But then he probably started thinking about it like, oh, they're gonna want to meet Gabby. You know what I mean?
Right. And then especially when she said, oh, we're headed to Jackson as well.
Right.
So as soon as that conversation came up, he couldn't wait to get out of the car. And he did. He jumped out. He told him, I'm out. So they made him pull over and he jumped out of the car. Or he made them pull over.
Or asked him to pull over and got out.
So regardless, he got out and
They went on. Yeah, that makes sense, babe.
now my question to that TikToker is, if you knew all this was going to happen,
But she didn't know Gabby was missing at that point.
would you,
Remember that. This is all just...
if you know what now,
now,
what you know
okay.
what you knew back then, would you have taken him all the way to see Gabby
Oh, you mean
instead of dropping
forced
him
him
off?
to?
Yeah,
Like, take me to Gabby type of thing?
take me to Gabby.
Yeah. That's a good question.
And would you have contacted authorities?
I don't know what Alyssa's talking about. This shit's bomb.
Would she have contacted authorities and say, his location is in Jackson somewhere, and why don't you guys go check it out? That's what I would do. Oh shit, look at this.
Brian found?
Brian Laundry.
Yeah, someone just made that up.
I know. Let's see what he says. Hold on. That's where all the comments were like going crazy. I'm like, why is so many people commenting right now at once? Like an animal puncture. I did a good job.
Yeah, you're a coward and
Didn't
a
I,
punk for
fellas?
even saying that.
Don't get rid of this guy. I got him.
You're a coward
a
and a
fucking
punk just
punk.
for saying that.
Brian Laundry, you piece of shit.
Except for you're not even mad
You're
enough
not
to
even
beat
Brian Laundry. What's your real name? What is your real name?
Joe Biden.
Probably. Currently smoking her pack.
Yeah, right. Ignore that fucking piece of shit.
Dealt with that Gabby chick well. Currently smoking her pack. Smoking the gavel.
Dude, like, what a lame. Do you really? Are you that lame?
Hold
that,
on.
that
I'm so
votes
glad
your
you
vote?
did this because guess what? The FBI is going to get a hold of this.
Everybody look at me.
The FBI can actually track him
Yeah, I
down.
know.
I just took screenshots.
Everybody look at me.
I'm going to contact the FBI.
That's because no one will talk to you with your real name. You had to make up someone's fucking name
Little
so they would
bitch.
talk to you. You're fucking pathetic. That just pissed me off, actually.
Thank you guys for bringing it to my attention.
No faggot. What a fucking lame. He probably just made that account. Like, pathetic, dude. Talk to me, please.
It's okay. I got screenshots. The FBI is going to track him down with their IP address. I don't want to block this guy because I want the FBI to have full
I bet he
access.
bounced already.
Let him bounce. It's still, he fucked up.
Yeah. that's
It's
what I'm saying.
permanently on my chat now. I can block him or not block him. I'm not blocking him. Somebody click on his account real quick and see what,
I bet he
go
just
to his
made it.
profile. Somebody
He
go to
just
his
made it.
profile real quick and then come back and let me know how many subscribers he has. That'll let me know. It actually says when you create your account too.
Right.
Give me the date real
Or
quick.
that guy just happens to have the same name, maybe.
Click on his thing and go to his profile.
But just the way he said it, you could tell it wasn't the real thing.
It wasn't really him.
Mm-mm. But I bet the FBI is gonna have a field day with him.
Yeah, explain yourself.
Mm-hmm. You took screenshots too. Good. Kurt said this. The troll guy is asking for some demons. Hubs, what you think?
Yeah, absolutely. That or fucking.
My demons are gonna have a field day. It's a new account. Was it just made right now?
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah. Sasha checked and she said, yeah, she just checked it and it's a new account.
That's the poster fucking board for, you know, being a soy boy and a fucking cuck.
Kurt said that troll's middle name is cunt loser for sure.
I thought it was cuck. C-U-C-K.
Cock.
No, cuck.
Definitely a new account, they say. So many fucking libtards and sick people in this world. These are all the Biden supporters, by the way. They voted for him.
Remind me later to tell you what a cuck is.
Alright. I can't believe, man. Even for, like, no sympathy for an innocent dead person.
No? Because they're pieces of shit. But no one would talk to him with his real name. That's all he wanted is, look at me, everybody, talk to me.
He's probably just a fat loser blob living in his mom's basement. Wanted to be a keyboard warrior.
Sitting in underwears with fucking Fritos all over him.
Mm-hmm. Speedos. Wearing a Speedo.
Yep. A fucking Joe Biden hat.
I bet your mom's really proud of you now, huh?
You know? Mom's gonna bring dinner down the stairs in a minute. Here you go, you little fat fuck.
Can you imagine with like pimples all over his face and shit?
I'm trying to eat, babe.
I know. I just got that image.
Did you taste the fucking spiciness? She's right though. It is a little sweet. What is that sweetness? The tomatoes or the carrots?
It's both, but you don't taste it when you add some salt.
I don't either.
I taste the spiciness and it's perfect.
Right? It's got a kick to it.
It's fucking. I think she just used that as an excuse.
Yeah, this shit's bomb.
It's not even that sweet.
Mm-mm. I think it's the tomatoes and the carrots that did it.
It's perfectly done.
Perfect, yeah.
Are you serious, Biden? I won't even bother.
I didn't even bring him up.
Exactly. Loser. Now the FBI is gonna be on your ass. Exactly.
I bet he left right when you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Biatch.
Adriana's gonna make some chili.
Yeah.
Okay.
This don't have beans in it though. This is like more of a stew.
Yeah, this is a stew. I like chili too, though.
Yeah.
The spicy chilies that you make.
Yeah. Yep, I cook a lot. Different
This
things.
is so good. It has potatoes, tomatoes, carrots,
Garlic,
garlic,
onions.
you name it. It's so good. Roast. And the roast is perfect. Melts in your mouth.
Yep, perfectly done.
Y'all making me want some warm food now. Good thing I have leftover chicken roast dinner in the microwave. I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
This is
I
gonna be
eat in
leftovers
front of
for
people, and
tomorrow.
every time I eat in front of people, they're like, I'm hungry now. Well, how do you think I feel, you guys? I was waiting for like 5.5 hours for the stew to be cooked.
And the rest of this is gonna
Or
be
to
put
be
in
made completely.
a Tupperware jug and eaten in the morning, and it's so much better.
Oh,
the next day.
leftover food is my favorite, you guys.
Especially this soup for some reason, when it sits overnight in the fridge, the next day, oh my god, it's so flavorful. It's so good. I mean, it's still flavorful right now, but
I want beef stew or pot roast.
this is beef stew. That's what this is. It's just not thick. I don't like it right there. I like it more kind of soupy.
It's not that thick.
That's why I said stew is usually really thick.
Oh, this is perfect.
This is more like a soup almost.
I don't care. It's perfect. It's so
A
good.
thick soup, you know what I mean? No, it's perfect. Exactly what I like.
It tastes so good.
This is exactly what
Sorry,
I was
guys.
hoping.
I don't mean to make you guys hungry, but I'm starving.
This is exactly
This is
what
my
I was-
first meal for the whole day.
This is exactly what I was hoping it turned out like. This is what I make for you all the time, I feel like.
Sasha said Saying I reheat everything in a microwave. Ready for the gem noodles.
This is the same one I made last time, except
I love to
I
reheat.
used chili oil with this one.
Next day food is the best. Yeah.
The only difference from this one and the last one was I used chili oil with the ingredients on this one.
That's good.
Melissa, it's delicious. I don't know why you didn't like it.
There's not. All
Why
I
you
can
putting your
taste
shoes
is
on?
the spiciness.
Why are you putting your shoes on?
I'm going outside.
She's running away.
I don't know. I don't allow it.
Alyssa, your cat's talking to you behind you.
What?
Your cat's talking to you.
Something wrong? You okay?
Do I have to kill someone? Alyssa? Someone mess with you? Do I have to kill someone?
I just want to drive.
If you want your vegetables later, let me know, okay?
Just let me know.
For you. You hear me? Since you eat the soup.
Sasha said, haha, how funny that troll account has gone quiet.
Yeah. Of course, because you said the FBI. He's like, oh shit!
But not just that, but everybody fucking started talking shit to him. And
They're gonna raid my mom's house.
every fucker on my chat right now fucking talk shit to
You
him.
hear that, guys?
You
You're
guys
fuckers.
all scared.
You guys are all fuckers.
You guys all scared him. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. I thought I was a fucker. I thought that was my name from you for the longest time.
What'd you say, fucker?
Yeah, see? I forgot my real name for a long time. Love you.
Love you.
Come back.
You want the dogs out there?
Well, they want to go out there with
If they
you.
want to come out, I don't care.
Alright.
I think they do.
Call Gemma because she's getting some water, but she wants to go.
I'd rather have the dogs out in the back with you.
No, you're not you, Caitlin.
I said dogs, not cat. The dogs go in the backyard with the kids regardless because they always protect them.
This is one of those soups that are good on a rainy day because it warms your tummy.
Mm-hmm. He knew who fucked up the second he came in chat talking shit.
Yeah. And it was at that moment he knew
It was at that
that he had
moment
fucked up.
he knew he was toast.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Bubba.
Well, the FBI will thank me because I'm gonna send this over. They said I need leads, right?
And the least they're gonna do is be like, bro, why'd you say that shit? Why'd you do that? You know, how ignorant
He
you
can
were.
get in trouble for that
Yeah.
because he's wasting their time and resources.
Yeah. You just send an email and be like, I doubt this is the real person, but you guys might want to take a look at this.
I'm definitely gonna contact him. But going back to the investigation, I believe that what they should do is, which I'm sure they already are, check the finances. I'm sure that Brian won't be hiding out too much longer, especially when he runs out of money. One way or another, one of his family members are going to want to reach out to him
Yeah.
and, you know, the money stuff. Plus, the phone records.
Right. But what if they're smart and they don't do any of that?
So how's he going to get money?
I don't know. That's why I think
The only other way that I could think he could go get money from a family member is no phone calls, no contact with them.
that's why I'm wondering if he has
like,
any family in
He's
different
going to
countries.
drive there to their house.
I'm wondering if he has any family from different countries.
If he has any other family from other countries, here's a tip for the FBI to help him out. Look into that too. Fucking Mexico, Canada, Australia, wherever, you know. Here, thank you so much for food.
Huh?
Thank you for the food.
You're welcome, baby. Thank you.
Mm,
I'm glad you liked
I
it.
ate the whole thing.
I'm glad you liked it. Did you really?
Mm-hmm, look,
You want more or are you good?
I'm good for now. I'm gonna want more in an
Do
hour.
you need another pack? Is it in the room?
Mm-hmm. Might have to go get some. I don't know. Now that I'm full, I don't feel like going anywhere. We have another troll. On the bed. On the bed. Richard Davis says, keep pretending you have morals, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one that looks like a fucking monkey in the bushes, right? Okay, I see you. Your murderous regime will soon fall. Oh my God, I'm shaking in my boots. Let's not forget, Biden ordered a drone strike that killed, I don't know, it was on the bed. Biden ordered a drone strike that killed 7 innocent children. One dead girl isn't important while the government murders children overseas. Let's not forget, why are you... Oh, listen to this fucking faggot. Keep pretending you have morals, bitch.
Oh, really?
You just called me outside of my name, okay? Your mom's a bitch, by the way.
And you would never do that to my fucking face, you little faggot. Little coward.
Yeah,
it's
come
funny
over
how
here.
you guys think that
You'll be facing the barrel on my shotgun.
You'd be facing my fist. It's funny how you guys think that you know you can talk shit on a keyboard.
Keyboard warrior.
The minute you fucking you would never say that to my face. Never would you talk
That's
to
all
my
right, because
wife.
you're going on the FBI list as well for making threats.
Never would you fucking you know what I mean?
I'm already contacting the FBI, so keep doing it, faggot.
Idiots.
They're just jealous because I look better than their wives and their moms put together.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama's boy, bitch. And then listen to this. Your murderous regime will soon fall.
I didn't know you had a regime.
I didn't know either. That's funny. Let me a cigarette, please. Let's not forget, Biden ordered a drone strike that killed 7 innocent children.
Yep.
One dead girl isn't important while the government murders children overseas.
That's not our fault you voted for him. That's
You
not our
voted
fault.
for him.
And that wasn't Gabby's fault.
Go
Dumbass.
tell he's not our president. Go tell your president that. And he said, you will be. Oh, I will be. Make sure they prosecute me to the fullest.
Which little homosexual saying that?
Richard Davis. Faggot. Tell that other bitch to shut up. Fuck Gabby. Oh, I'm so glad he's saying this, dude. The FBI is going to want to talk to him. Go ahead, say more. What state are you in?
Richard Davis. What a queer.
Queer name. Your name's not even Richard David.
No, Davis.
Bug-eyed junkie. He's talking about his mom.
No, for sure.
What do people... Didn't your mama ever teach you not to talk shit about her?
But you got to understand, he's been on 100 pages today trying to talk to people, and nobody has paid any attention to him. So now he's got someone to talk to him, and he feels all good about himself.
Good, take screenshots of everything. That's what I'm doing too. The FBI is gonna love this faggot too.
I mean, block his little bitch ass. Don't give him the satisfaction, because that's what you're doing. That little faggot hasn't had anyone to talk to all day, and now all of a sudden he's got someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Just block him and ignore him. You'll get all butt feelings there.
Oh, he's gonna get blocked in just a second. Hold on. I'm taking screenshots. Because right now, anybody that talks shit about Gabby is gonna end up being a suspect too. So, I believe you're gonna be the next one that the FBI is gonna want to talk to.
Now,
Why don't you say that to his dad?
yeah,
Her dad.
Exactly.
Say that to her dad. You have the balls.
But that
say
shows
to her
how
dad.
pathetic this guy. I guarantee he's probably 14 or 15. pimples
Nasty
all
looking
over.
junkie. I'm sorry. I don't look like your wife or your mom.
That's his mom he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he said she asked for it. He just threatened her life. You threatened
Babe,
Gabby's life.
listen, you're giving this
No,
guy
no, no,
more
I'm
attention
not. Just shush for a second.
than
This
he's
is
had
funny.
in a week. It's not funny. It's pathetic. That guy's pathetic. And you're giving him more attention than he's had in a fucking week.
Oh, he did on Facebook. Everybody is going to get... Oh, okay. Here's another screenshot. Your Facebook is gonna get confiscated too.
He's a little faggot. You think he'd say this to the dad or to me or anyone in their face? No. He's at home in his mommy's basement feeling protected. The fucking dildo in his butt right now. I guarantee that dude has a butt plug in it. I guarantee it. I'll bet money he's got a butt plug.
There, I just reported him.
Motherfucker.
No, it's okay. He's not from the USA. Drug addict, okay. Faggot. Gay ass bitch. Go inject drugs, okay. The only drug I inject him is my husband's dick. How about that?
You wouldn't know nothing about that. He knows he injects his a butt plug. Here, hashtag.
You know, kind of how your boyfriend fucks you in the ass.
Guarantee that's the most attention he's gotten all week.
Mm-hmm.
No one talks to that guy.
Mm-mm. Hold on. Okay, Rhiannon, you don't have to fucking... You're so stupid sometimes, Rhiannon.
How come I get...
Hold on, I'm gonna have a talk with her about this.
How come
now.
I get yelled at when I say that to her or to anybody?
No,
Anytime
this is
I
what
talk
pissed me
shit-
off. This is what, not just her, but just anybody in general. He just called your hubs a bitch. Do you think that makes the situation or my husband look any better?
Or do I give a fuck? I really
Like
don't.
that, obviously I'm sitting here fucking reading it, right? And I'm repeating it. You don't have to fucking throw that in people's faces out there. That's extremely fucking rude.
And here's the difference. To
And
be honest
ignorant.
with you, I guarantee.
No, it just pisses, like, I love her to death, but some of the shit that she says sometimes, I just want to smash her head into a
Right,
wall.
but here's what you gotta understand too. She's probably trying to stick up and let you
No,
know.
I get it, but it's still, like, it's common sense. Like, let's say someone talks shit about your fucking parent, and then I fucking publicly say, oh, this person just called your mom a bitch. Like, how the fuck would you feel instead of saying it behind closed doors? I could obviously see it. You don't have to repeat what he says about my husband.
Well,
It's common sense.
and here's another thing. I really don't.
It's disrespectful.
It doesn't bother me, and let me tell you why. Because
No, it doesn't bother me in that sense, but it's like,
I get
it's
it. I
common
get it.
sense. Like, you're not gonna be rude.
I get it. What I'm saying is, it doesn't bother me that he said that, nor will I acknowledge it, because if I saw it, but if I acknowledge it, then I'm giving that guy power, number one. Number two, I guarantee with every inch of my life that this guy would not say that to me face to face. You know what I mean? So that's the difference between me and him. I would say it to his face, but he wouldn't say it to mine. You know what I mean?
And trust me, he's gonna be turned into our bitch. We're gonna show him who the bitch is.
This guy has no idea
Thank you
about
for the mac and cheese. That is my dish.
I'm not fighting, buddy. Something you were talking shit. Some lame. I don't
Some
know,
faggot.
guy.
Probably that Christian guy.
Probably. All right, bud. Go play this friend. In a little bit, I do. Just a second, I know something wrong.
What's that?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, you don't come onto my page talking shit. And second of all, my viewers shouldn't be promoting what's said. Like, I could
Right.
see it.
I think she was probably trying to say it like, oh, Monica, he just talked shit about your husband. Let's fuck him up or kick him off to pay something. I
But
get that.
that's a
but-
whole different way of putting it.
Right, I get it.
Not saying he just called your hubs a bitch. Like, what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Like, what's the point of saying that?
I got you. And I love
Someone
you.
just called your mom name. Like, do I say that publicly? No.
Right.
Like, it's the same shit. Like, you don't say that. It's common sense. Like, that's like throwing it in my face. I really have bad anxiety lately. I need to strangle somebody to calm down. I'm gonna strangle your dick. Yo, what's up? No, I know, but sometimes when you comment something, like think twice before you comment. That's all I gotta say. Ooh, holy shit.
I got it. Shush. I heard
All
it.
the dogs ran to them.
Okay, I saw it. I got it. Shut up.
Take her to Nicole. Well, that's what happens when you look away for 1 second, young lady. You can't look away for 1 second. Don't you know my fucking channel is entertaining? It's for entertainment purposes.
Now my fat ass wants something sweet. I'm out of my ice cream.
See, I love my viewers, the ones that are my normal viewers. Because this person said, no stupid questions, no personal questions, and stay on the right topic.
Yeah.
They already know. Love your feistiness, Monica. Thank you, Sasha. I love yours too. I don't take people's shit. I used to. At first, I used to be like, you can say what you want. To me, it's like, say what you want to me. I don't care. Like, it didn't bother me when he was calling me names right now. I don't care because look at me and look at that half-breed raghead Habib shit that was trying to comment on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's from most likely a Muslim, a fucking bomber. And say what you want about it. I don't give a fuck. But the minute somebody puts my loved ones' names in their bullshit, my claws come out.
Yeah, they do.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care what social media platform I'm on. I don't care what reputation I have. I have a really good reputation, by the way, with my work I do. So that's why people love me so much, because I'm so straightforward. I don't take people's bullshit.
Nor should you.
Nor should I. Nor do I ever. I know you have my back, and I appreciate it. But there's certain things that, you know, it's the wording. Sometimes, like, I know you mean it well, but sometimes you need to be careful of the wording. Like, reread it before you send
And
it.
maybe
so
she
you
was
can
hoping
see
I
it.
didn't catch that, and then you throwing it back out there.
I get feisty a lot, especially when I've been pressed a lot and I have to fight back. Or throw hands. Yeah. That's me. Muslims don't like people. Don't know why. I don't know. They don't even like their own chef. Are you kidding me? They fucking kill themselves. They kill their whole fucking family. They kill themselves. They kill their kids. You think they give a shit about anyone else?
Hey, change the subject, love.
Well, that's the truth.
Change the subject.
That's the truth. They should
Okay,
stay.
change the subject, honey.
They should stay in their country.
Honey.
Okay. Fucking piss me off. I don't like them.
Change the subject.
Fine. I'll try to be nice.
I'm only looking out for you.
I'll try to be nice.
Okay, change the subject.
I said I'll
Go
try.
to something different. Move it along.
Okay, let's go back to Brian.
Okay, pop the clutch. Let's do it. Pop the clutch, Clyde. Let's go.
Speaking of, I'm still doing readings tonight as well. So if you guys need any readings done, let me know.
Any new updates? Look at my phone. I'm Brian.
I will in just a second. Then again, today I wish I had thrown hands on my dad's widow, who is now engaged to my dad's brother. What? Even though my dad's been deceased for 4 years and I've been viciously angry about it.
First she was your mom, now she's your cousin's mom.
What the fuck? She's engaged to her uncle.
So is she your aunt or your stepmom? This sounds like it's a backwoods country affair.
Dude, What's up with these bitches out there sometimes? These homewreckers.
Do they live out in the country? Maybe they didn't have cable
I
like
don't
we
know,
have
man.
3 kids.
Just, I can't
Wrap your head around it?
wrap my head around how
I knew
some
what you were
people
gonna say.
think and why they do the shit they do.
And how they act.
She said stepmom.
But now she's your aunt.
I mean, technically, isn't it? She's your aunt now? Or soon to be aunt? Stepmom slash. Is that bitch keeping it in the family for a reason? Do you guys have money? What the fuck?
Technically, that's her aunt now. And her cousin's
Stepmom slash aunt.
And it's her cousin's new stepmom.
Sasha, you need to move out here.
Where before that was their
Stay
aunt.
the fuck away from her. What is wrong with people?
Ooh-wee. That'd be one for Jerry Springer.
My channel is not about Jerry Springer. This is... Speaking of, he's a fucking judge now. You guys know that? Jerry Springer is a fucking judge.
Wow.
He's a judge. A fucking judge.
That's gotta be a joke.
Probably judge for strippers. Or prostitutes. Did you pay for sex? Yes, Your Honor. Well, you're sentenced to 7 days behind bars. My dad has money in his will, untouched.
Okay.
Can he have adopted us too? I'm gonna be your sister, Sasha.
Well, then she's dumb. She should have stayed married to your dad. You get that money. Now she won't. Now she's not.
I
entitled.
hope the dad didn't. Don't tell me the dad put the will in her name. That's where she's keeping it in the family. I hope she didn't get a penny out of your dad's will.
Let alone $1.
You guys need Jesus. Your mama needs Jesus, bitch.
But
How's
thanks
that?
for the concern.
But thank you so much for your concern about my soul. Now go back to your pothole now. Your mama's waiting for you in her basement. I've been so lost without my dad, and I've struggled with his passing. I live on my own.
Oh.
If you want to do seance to communicate with him through me, let me know. I'm basically like the middleman, and then, you know, I do the communication, and then you guys could talk to each other. Just monicaspiritqueen.com. monicaspiritqueen.com. Put in your name, your phone number, and then 1 or 2 quick sentences for me to call you. BB. What kind of name is that? BB said, I will pray for you guys. The one that said that we need Jesus.
Okay, thank you. I'll pray for you too.
I'll pray next time
I'll
I talk
pray
to...
that you don't get ran over by a bus.
I'll pray next time I talk to Lucifer.
Hey, I pray every night. I already told you that. Don't say that. I don't like that.
No, you'd pray. I talk to Lucifer.
I know.
MD says Jerry Springer was also a lawyer. Jesus, is there anything this guy wasn't? Prostitute lawyer? Don't get me wrong. His shows are entertaining. Sometimes when I'm so riled up and I want to see other people get their ass beat,
I thought you were gonna say.
I watch Jerry Springer and they beat their asses. What?
Nothing. I thought you were gonna say something else.
What?
Sometimes I'm so. That is funny. I thought that's what you were gonna say. Okay.
He was a lawyer.
Yep. Oh well.
I didn't know he was a lawyer. I know he's a judge now. That's crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
So overall, what do you guys think about Brian?
Look at me on my phone. I want to look up update.
The actual Brian. Here. Let me know what you find out. Helicopter or drone finding her? We shall see.
Or a horse. Maybe a horse thunder.
You don't need that. Just
Hey, you don't tell me what I need
Google
and what
it.
I don't need, honey.
I'm about to throw my dagger at you. I do have a cool ass dagger, you guys.
You do have a cool dad.
I do. I have a really cool dagger. So what do you guys think about this whole situation with Gabby and Brian? Where do you think Brian's at? Do you guys have any suggestions? Any ideas? I want to hear from you guys. I've been doing all the talking this whole time, so now it's you guys to talk.
Yep.
Your turn. Anything good?
I don't know yet. I'm looking and seeing. Brian Laundry.
Mm-hmm. Damn, let's see the dagger. They want to see my dagger. Should I show it to them?
Yeah, do you know where it is?
Mm-hmm. Behind my bed?
Yep.
All right, let me go get it.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Breaking news. No update.
Hold on, let me see that until you come back.
The breaking news is there's no update.
No? There's no update yet?
No update.
They suck.
Brian is still missing.
My husband's going to get my dagger. Hold on. I knew it. Her family lost contact with her in late August. Which again, on the 25th of August is when she did a FaceTime with her mom. And just like I suspected and I predicted, she went missing on between the 26th and the 27th. And then an August 30th text did not come from Gabby, even though it came from her phone. Most likely it was Brian. And he got rid of her phone. I'm trying to find if they said anything about how they found her.
Yeah, Mom has to poke her finger right now with blood and put a spell on someone right now. That's what I got it for.
Wait for that.
Yeah, Mom's gonna do a spell live on TV. She's gonna
Okay, you
poke
guys
her
wanna
finger
see?
right now.
You have
My
to
dagger.
show her that the dagger.
Yeah, she's gonna poke her finger and the blood's
Pinky
gonna come
promise?
out. No, I do not pinky promise.
Yes, okay.
No, I don't.
I never.
I'm gonna put a spell on someone after.
With the
I'm
dagger.
not doing it right now.
I swear to God.
Nope.
Then that's a lie.
I swear to biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, I know you're all you're capping right now, huh? Imagine capping. Imagine lying.
You happy to see that or what? You happy to see that or give it to me? I'll see that all day.
I need my wipes real quick, or a wipe.
Let's go get Mom a wife. I'm not getting back up. Thank you. Love you. Have a good day. Come again.
A wipe?
Just one, please.
What? 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 Did you miss me? What? What?
She has such personality. For Pitbull, our Pitbull has the biggest personality I've ever seen.
And look how jealous these guys all are.
I have to flip the camera around. Watch you guys.
He's so jealous.
Thank you, baby.
Look at him. They all want to sit on me. Ah, of course. You guys are messing up my image. Okay, stop.
Notice all the black and white chihuahuas and then the brown and white, or grayish brown and white pit bull right there. Nice Gemma.
Don't fight my dog.
Watch, she's coming to me. Watch, watch, watch. There she is. Hi.
Come on, fatty, you can do it.
Hi. Come on.
Come on,
I have to
fatty.
put couch covers on because they try to ruin my couch every time. Oh, she could do it. What are you doing?
Yeah, because of the pit bull, we gotta get couch covers.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Here, chew toy. You want chew toy? She is hyper. Don't bite your butt. Don't bite your butt. She doesn't even bite her.
Very full of energy dog.
Yeah, she's really hyper. She has a lot of energy. She's a puppy though. Hi,
Anyone
puppy.
else would not.
Hey! Don't take. Oh, pfft. Really? Took it
Now
out.
I know why a lot of people take pit bulls to this pound when they're babies, because they're very like you have to take full responsibility of them.
Look, she's so
and work with them, or
jealous.
you're- Babe, I don't let her bite me.
She doesn't bite me. She chews, and then she gives me kisses. She's so
No,
gentle.
but I don't even let her do that.
Look, she is so gentle. Oh, thank you. I love you too.
She's really smart too.
She's so sweet. Okay, now that you guys, oops. Ugh, there we go. Now that you guys saw my pit bull, my crazy little girl.
Yeah, there might be dust on it because it was behind the bed. You show them already?
Oh, but I have the hiccups today for some reason.
Are we going to the store today or?
I don't fucking know. I was planning on it. Kind of. It's Sunday, man. It's Sunday. Hold on, you guys.
Don't do that. You gotta be careful throwing her down. She can hurt herself.
All right, my dagger.
And it's sharp. Very sharp.
Yeah, it's really sharp. Tell me how badass this is.
It's your
Told you.
work dagger.
This dagger has performed a lot of good stuff for me during my rituals and my work. There, you guys saw it.
Dude, every day she's so much bigger.
Sasha said, the sister seemed sketchy as fuck when she
Think
was
so?
interviewed,
My wife said the same thing. I didn't see that.
but refusing to say where Brian is. I know I told you, I know she's sketchy.
But what if she doesn't know?
She knows.
What makes you think she knows?
She knows. They're saying, "Ah, so cute. I love dogs a lot. They're so cute. What a gang." I know, my dogs are gangs. They're from the doggy gang. They like to gang up on you, that's for sure.
Mhm.
They love you. All the affection and kisses are so cute. It's because we take really good care of our dogs. All our dogs love us. Even though, like, I like to, like, throw them into a wall once in a while.
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding. I don't do that. Pit bulls are the biggest babies. Gentle and energetic.
She's a big baby.
Gentle and energetic. She is. So one night.
But this is the biggest baby.
Hold on. One night, I fell asleep watching a show on TV in the living room. Everyone's asleep in their own bed. My husband went to bed before me, so I was watching something and I fell asleep. I wake up like at 5 in the morning, and I'm having a hard time breathing. I'm like, why am I having a hard time breathing? I look over, Gemma, our pit bull pup, is like full on laying on me, covering me up from head to toe. And her head is like right here. Her face is right here. And she's like pressing against my chest, and I can't breathe. I was like, okay, time for me to go to bed now. Remember I told you I couldn't breathe? I woke up. I was like, what the hell? And that's why I don't let dogs in my room. Because we're going to wake up and be smothered by all the dogs. Kenna says, nice, love it. Pointy and sharp. It's really, really sharp. And I sharpen it too. I keep it sharp. And that's just one of many of the sharp toys I have. I'm looking at your comments. Sasha said, Monica, by the way, I love your eyelashes. Really pretty, feisty, and badass. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Adriana says, trust me, she knows my older brothers tell me everything. We don't even talk every day. But best believe they're going to tell me all the dirty secrets. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, she knows. The sister knows. She's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be.
She doesn't live at home. She lives somewhere else. Maybe she's not that involved with him. Maybe he
She's
did.
not involved in it, but it doesn't mean she doesn't know.
But it doesn't mean she does know either.
Well, that's something the FBI needs to look into a little bit more.
And I'm sure they are.
Sasha says she has 4 Bengal cats.
Oh, yeah?
Bengal cats are cool, but I'm scared of them.
What is that?
They're like the mean-looking cats, but they're really not.
Let me see my phone.
They look mean, but they're not.
Bingo?
Bengal. B-E-N-G-A-L.
Stretch, honey.
I can't stretch anymore. My stretchers are fucked up. You have to go to the store and get cigarettes. I love you.
There you go.
No, I don't. I'm kidding. They love you, all the affection and kisses. Oh my god. The kisses they give us is dangerous. They're dangerous. They'll kiss you to death.
Oh, what?
They'll kiss
Those are
you.
badass looking. Where'd you get that
Dead
at?
corpse.
How much was that and where'd you get it?
Gemma! Leave her alone. Huh?
Those are badass cats.
Stretch!
Oh, that's how you did it to me.
Here, take your...
And I'm gonna need you to go to the store and get cigarettes, honey.
No. I told you, they look mean, but they're not. They're cute.
You look badass. Where did you get that and how much are they? Alyssa, look at this cat.
They're
Like one of these?
expensive.
Alyssa! Look at this cat. Would you want one of those?
Bengal cats?
No.
Mom's friend has 2 of them.
My viewer.
Mom's viewer has 2 of them.
3. No.
No.
4. She has 4.
4 of them.
I hate that pattern so much.
Why? They look badass. They look like a fucking cheetah.
Oh yeah, they do.
I hate that pattern a lot.
Oh yeah. I love when you're in a good mood. You're so sweet and nice. I didn't say anything.
Come here.
I'm burned out. I was also really shocked by how the police searched Brian's car. Searched the house. I was like, I wonder if he cleaned up the car to get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, that was her car too, wasn't it?
It was it was her van. But they didn't do the search till days after he got home.
Yeah. You could have got rid of so much.
He got rid of a lot of shit. Definitely. He most likely got rid of a lot of shit before he even got home. What are you doing? You have to go get me cigs.
I'm not going right this second. We're flying right now.
Are we? Is that what the devil always says? You're fine?
That's why I asked you, are we going to the store still? Because if we're going, we'll just get them then. If we're not, then I'll go get
I
them.
do, but I'm like so tired.
Okay, then we're not, but don't.
My
I'm not
energy
going
is
two
drained.
places is all I'm saying. So if I go to 7-Eleven,
I'm not going somewhere else when I get back.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I don't see any updates. I'll definitely give you guys more updates once I find out about this case.
And they'll probably come and give an update tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, either later tonight or sometime tomorrow they'll give an
tomorrow
update.
They'll give a press conference.
My interest more than anything is how they found her.
Yeah.
I still say helicopter spotting. But now that I think about it, could the helicopter spotting or even the drone possibly be for Brian?
Maybe. Maybe.
Because now he's on the run.
No.
And I've been like literally having all these visions of shit, and I'm here trying to place everything together as well. Hey Gigi, welcome. What's that sound behind me?
My chair.
No, behind me. It's like there's some clicking or tapping or some shit.
Alyssa,
I did such a great job.
you want to go 7-Eleven with me in 5 minutes?
Alyssa, will you get Mom a surprise from there?
What?
You know how
Okay,
like
pick out a
we
surprise.
get you guys surprises every time we go to the store?
So you want me to pick out something for you? And
Just surprise me with it. Don't tell me what it is, just surprise me with it. Okay.
At least you asked.
Should I worry?
I was gonna say you asked the safest kid.
Should I worry of what she's gonna get me
I said you
now?
asked the safest kid. You could have asked someone worse. You did ask the safest one.
I did ask the safest one for sure. Hey, don't steal my shit, woman.
Hey, look at me.
And then?
Yeah.
Until
Until we
yeah.
I need to get a gallon of milk too.
It's our secret language, you
Well,
guys.
fuck me then. Let me just go and get this.
No! You gotta wait 10 minutes.
Creep.
Babe.
Fuck.
We are a crazy family. I was already shocked by how the police searched. Okay, I saw that one. Dumped the evidence or buried it. I reckon if someone uses the, Oh, Randonautica. I was like, what is that app? Someone will find something. Oh, that's a good one, Sasha. I didn't even think about that. What if someone, and you know what? I know the perfect guy. He's a big time YouTuber too. He has like a channel with millions of subscribers. I'm going to reach out to him. I'm gonna let him know about that. Maybe he can't, because he uses that app. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna ask him if he can use it. Gigi, I'll answer your question in just 2 seconds, my love. Adriana said, have you all thought about how he hid the body? If she couldn't be found, someone helped him. I don't think he did such a good job in hiding the body because she was found. And they were looking more deeper into the mountain area, into the rocky area, I believe, and that's where they found her. And that's where he was probably headed, is to Wyoming from Florida to try to find, oh my eye, to try to see if he can hide the body a little bit better. But the cops beat to him first, and they got to her body first. That's what I believe.
Ready?
If anything, I'm wondering if the Rondonautica app will help find clues to help the police and family.
I'm just gonna leave the garage door open until I come back.
Well, get my gun out too. Bring my 9 with over here so I can keep an eye on. I don't feel like running to my room, grabbing my gun. It could be just right here. So if anybody walks in my fucking house, what's the 380 gonna do? I'd rather shoot someone and kill him.
Oh God, you don't think a 380 will kill someone?
380 will kill someone?
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, if I aim at them between their eyes.
It's not a 22.
Fine, bring me the 380. I just can't show it to you guys because they're going to
Stop.
demonetize my video.
Stop! Let me tie my shoe, you fuck.
So, according to YouTube, we are no longer allowed to show our firearms or weapons during the live video. Any of my videos, you could see my 9mm on my hip. My hubby got his on his hip. But
My 40.
you're 40 cal. But I can't show. I can't show it live. Babe, will you come talk to them for 2 seconds?
No, I'm leaving.
2 seconds! I have to go pee, you guys. Hold on. Monica's gotta pee. Is that okay?
Just tell them you're going to pee. You'll be right back.
Okay, I gotta go pee, but just wait. Come talk to them.
Honey, nobody wants to talk to me.
Yeah, talk to them. I'm right back.
Okay, I'll talk to them the entire time they're gone, okay?
I can hear you if you do or not.
I'm going to talk to them the entire time you're gone. Come here, she did. You want to go on live? Now talk to them. You gotta talk to them. No? You ready, Alyssa? Here's my phone. Alyssa, you ready? Where's Dad's phone? Did Mom take it? Oh, that's how she knows if I'm talking or not. Damn it. That's how Mom will know if I was talking or not. Because she told me to talk to all these people.
So cool. I don't want that. I want an actual sword.
You want what? One of these daggers?
I want a sword.
For what do you want a sword for?
To hang it up. But a real one.
Are you going to hurt your brother or sister
Yes, exactly.
or your mom or dad with it?
Yep.
I hope you want to do
I won't
that.
even be able to hold it up. I hope you will do that. No,
It's got
really,
a very
Dad?
sharp edge. Both sides. Extremely, extremely sharp.
It's not that sharp.
The fuck it isn't. I could
Just
shave with
kidding.
this. The fuck it isn't. I could shave with that shit.
I heard you the first time. Have you ever shaved with it?
No, I've never shaved with it. Stop pushing that, dog.
Not that, with a blade.
With a blade?
Yeah, like.
I have actually when I went camping.
Was it ethical?
It did work, but it gave me razor bump pretty bad. But it worked.
What's razor bump?
Razor bump? You ever seen when Dad shaves and he get those red bumps under his neck? Never saw that? Well, I'm doing pretty good. But that's what it is. Go tell Mom I said to hurry up because I'm not fucking gonna keep talking this long. Tell her I've been talking the whole time and my jaw hurts. Tell her she's losing people too. Pit bulls are the biggest babies. Mine was very on security guard. Oh shit, how do I go to the bottom? Hello Monica, how does Evelyn feel about me currently? Okay, I'll tell her when she comes back. I'll let her know, Gigi. Every old dog does that. What the hell? Thank you, I'll have to shock her. Ah, shit. Mom does have the phone. I can hear you. Just scroll up. Okay, well, come on. Knock it off. I'm not busted. I didn't do nothing. Ready to go. Ready to go, that's for sure. Oh, she can see it too, Gigi. She's got the phone in the bathroom. I think her speaker went out though because she couldn't hear me talking or something. Her speaker must have went out. Shame my fiance refused to live under the same roof. I miss annoying his ass. Yeah, she's annoyed me enough for all of you. Laugh your ass off out here, babe. Come on. Here's another big baby. Will you stop? Thank you, but no thank you. I love you, but I don't want a bunch of kisses like that. Oh, that's fucked up. She shaved his eyebrows off? I'd be pissed. She better not prank me like that. Why are you attacking me? Stop. Yes, I love you too. Come on, you guys, stop. Go. I love you too, but go. Oh, Lord. Come on, babe, or I'm not going. You'll have none of these. Oh, imagine how fast you came out.
Step away from my dogs and dagger! I saw everything!
You hear how much I talk? My jaw hurts.
That was cool.
With my old ass. Damn, I look fucking old. I was just looking at myself online. I look old as fuck.
Look.
Listen here, little lady.
I'm back.
Now I'm not going for you. Fuck that.
I can't even go to the bathroom for God's sakes without getting cremated.
I didn't know you were taking a shit. I thought you were just going to pee.
Oh! She waxed his legs and pubes and shaved his eyebrows.
Hey, don't be giving my wife any ideas because she's gonna come up
She
missing.
doesn't have to give me any ideas. I'm good at what I do.
You know damn well you would never disrespect me like that because I'd wake up, I'd cut your hair off.
Did you get my card?
Yeah, I'd cut your hair off. You'd wake up bald.
You cut my hair off, I will kill
You
your
shave
mother.
my eyebrows off or fuck with me while I'm sleeping?
I will kill your whole entire family.
I
Do you want
shaved
your
my
phone?
eyebrows and my head because I lost a bet when I was like 22 years old, and I look like that movie Powder. Come on.
Here, Powder.
Yeah, give my phone.
Hey, Powder, you forgot your phone.
That was.
Hey, no. Where's my green lighter at?
And show Mom so she knows. And show the people so they know. Show Mom.
What?
She thought it was really funny. I look exactly like this.
Yep, I know what powder is.
Alright, I'm leaving. See you later.
Surprise me.
I'll surprise you.
Not you, my daughter. Get something for Nate too and Nicole. Babe! Nathan! Nathan! Bring me your phone real quick. Because I have to call Dad.
Tell me what he needs.
I have to call Dad real quick.
Tell me what you want to say and I'll say it.
Give me your phone. Little pumpkin.
I thought you were about to say about
Why are you calling me? He was calling me. I said Dad. I know you love Mom and I'm your number one on your
I
phone.
thought that I meant to call Dad.
That's some crazy shit I pulled from the bathroom, huh? This is why people love my lives. It's so cool. Hey! You left without me telling you what I want. Well, besides the surprise and cigarettes. Buy me 4 packs of cigarettes. How much you want to bet? What?
Oh, she's chewing my hair.
What?
Gemma.
Oh, you know me so well, yeah.
No.
If they have any deals on the Gatorades, get me 4, please. 'Cause 2 is not enough. Maybe. No. Okay, I got the 380 with me. Love you too, bye.
Okay, give me my phone back now. I'm totally not watching anything back.
Here. Okay, go to your room. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh, I almost showed you guys my toy. Alright, let's answer some questions.
I did.
Look, so Mom was in the bathroom and Dad was talking to people. And then look, Dad had Loki and I said, step away from my dog. And then I said, hey, I can hear and see you. And I was doing it from the bathroom.
Okay.
Dad forgot I had his phone and I snuck it in the bathroom with me. So I can hear everything. Rihanna said, hey, buddy.
Hi.
Okay. Look, we took it off the splint. Hey, step away from my son.
Get her off. She keeps biting my hair. She keeps chewing off my hair.
Okay, baby, go. I gotta do some readings. Go in your room so they don't mess with you. Let me get my dogs out. I'm gonna put my dogs out in the backyard so it could be peace and quiet again. Hold on. Come on, dogs! Everybody out of the house. You're being evicted. Being evicted. Get out. Bye. Come on, Mocha. You too. Go. Go. Get out. Mocha, go. Go. Get out. All right. You want to? Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who let you out? Naked! Naked! I barely see my other kid. Nicole! Come here. Will you take Pierre in the room with you so I could do some readings, please? Pierre? Yeah. He snuck out of my room.
Give him to me. Just put him on the thing.
He's so. Huh? Because I'm getting ready to kill someone. My daughter said, "Why'd you have your gun and dagger out? Not just the dagger, but the gun with it. Because I protect the house when your dad's not home." Oh my god, you guys, my allergies. Hold on. Ah! Okay. I'm ready. My allergies are killing me. Let me look at Gigi's question. Whoa, where's your question at? Way up there. Hello, Monica. How does everyone feel about me currently? That's a good question. Bring back flowers, chocolates. Monica deserves all the goods. Aw, thank you. I want the big box of Capri Suns and candy. Tell your fiance to get it for you, woman. No, the hell, he don't look old. That's too funny, you guys. Your comments, everyone's comments cracks me up. I always take my phone to the bathroom with me so I can check TikTok and Instagram. I hate allergies. I have bad hay fever. Yeah, my allergies have been, like, it's my sinuses right here, too. My eyes feel like they're gonna, like, be gone. It just, I have bad allergies. Thanks to my dad, I think I took his allergies. I got my allergies from my dad because he has allergies too. What? What am I allergic to? Stupid people. Well, recently I started developing allergies from Kaylin, the cat. I don't know why. The black cat we have. The other cat's fine, but Kaylin, for some reason, she's not allowed in my bedroom anymore. She used to sleep with my husband a lot, which was fine, like on our bed. But I noticed that the last couple of months I've been huffing and puffing when I wake up in the morning, and she would be like right in between my husband and I. So I couldn't breathe. And then, I don't know, I'm pretty much allergic to everything. And to stupid people. There's something, Gigi, this is for you. There's something about, I keep seeing feet. I don't know if it's like playful feet, something sexual that you guys had together with when it comes to feet. Gigi, this is you and Efron. But that feet thing is popping up and it's like running in his mind, something about feet. I don't know, does he have a feet fetish or something? And then he's been thinking like sexual thoughts with you, but he's not going to say it anytime soon. But yeah, for some reason you've been on his mind the last few days and it's sexual. out. Hold on. Where did they go? Come here. Come on. Get in the house. Can you take her to your room? No. Take her to your room. They're too much out here together. She's your dog. Take her. It's all right. Take her. You're welcome, Gigi. No, at least not anytime soon. And like, remember I told you with the other readings I did how his personality is. But for now, right now, in the time being, he's thinking about feet and sexual stuff with you. Does he have a foot fetish? Now this is gonna fucking bother me. Gemma. Oh my god, these dogs. Hey! I'm gonna take him outside again. Hold on. Come on! Out! No, come on, take to the left!
Put her somewhere else. It's a big ass house. Let her stay in here.
Watch your fucking language. Get out.
Where is she?
I don't know, somewhere around here. Probably under the couch. Just go.
Who cares?
I kicked them out anyway. They're just too hyper together right now. Well, there's something new you learned about Efron. Damn, my husband's doing fast chopping. My fiance barely wants to live with me because I pull pranks, and he hates the fact my TV is constantly on. Jody Hunter, the dad. He's on my go-to YouTuber too. Hey, I'm your go-to YouTuber. Traitor. Shut up! Shut up! I hate dogs. No, I don't. I hate their bark. I'm allergic to dog barks, you guys. That's something else I'm allergic to. I'm not gonna seduce him. He's gonna have to do stuff. Law is in his court. No, don't seduce him. But I thought that was something that you would know, is his foot fetish. As soon as I saw the sexual shit that was going on in his head about you, the first thing I saw was the fucking foot shit. Like he has some kind of a foot fetish or foot something in a sexual way. Gigi, have you got any slinky outfits? Grab his attention. Maybe need some sexy time. Oh no, she doesn't need no sexy time with this guy. This guy is, his story is, yeah, she deserves better. You sent him pictures of lingerie with heels before. There you go. He could have been thinking about that shit. I told you it's the feet, man. I see the feet. You are, that's true. Then again, Jody's video. And this Gabby case uploaded a few hours ago. Seems like he's onto something with his app. Talking about the Rhonda Nautica app. I'm actually going to reach out to this one YouTuber that I know, like I said, and he uses that app. He's used it many times in his videos. I can use it too, except that I really don't feel like driving to the other side of this planet with my 3 kids. So, maybe I'll use it one day. I don't know. Yeah, I want to settle down with the right person, though. Absolutely. I am people's #1 favorite YouTuber, maybe. In the next couple of days, I know I've said this about this weekend I was supposed to go, but then again, yesterday when I talked to you guys, I said I'm taking a weekend off because I'm burned out. I worked all week and I'm just exhausted. But in the next couple of days, I have a really good idea of where I want to go. Have you guys heard of the 666 house in Vegas? 666. That's like the demon house here. Well, I went there like 2 years ago to do a video. And this was even during the daytime. This was during the daytime. And they demolished the house. That's how bad and haunted it was. I was really disappointed. But there's an idea of where I want to go in the next week. Sometime this week, maybe. I remember you guys going there. Yeah, we did. They're barking on my garage door. Oh no! Don't get pregnant without your fiance knowing you're getting off the pills. You know what you gotta do is you gotta be smart about it. You gotta take one pill at a time, daily, out of its packet and flush it down the toilet so he doesn't see it. He's gonna think you're still taking them. I'm bad. I'm a bad influence on people. I had to kick a couple of the dogs out. The minute you guys left, they were bad. What'd you get me?
I want you to know, it took so long because she put so much thought in this. She put things back on the counter about 15 different times. She walked around the store and tried, oh no, he said, listen, you gotta pick something now. We gotta go. She came up with this on her own after looking at different things because she didn't want it to be too sweet. She didn't want it to be hard. So she got you a croissant, a buttered croissant.
You know me so well. Thank you.
I told you
I
you'd
love
probably be
you.
happy with that.
Actually, this is perfect for my stomach because I have heartburn too.
Listen, I'm missing a
Thank
bag. Do you have it?
Yeah. On the counter.
Nicole! I got this. I didn't get nothing. I got the kids' stuff. Damn, I should have gone.
Don't put your shoes there. They won't
For
be
a
there in
second,
a
I have
minute.
to. Nathan!
Hold on, everyone's getting their goodies real quick.
Hold that for now. You really gonna talk shit?
Dude, I hate those. Keep them. I'll take this.
Are you serious?
Yes, I told you before.
Alyssa picked it out.
They're disgusting. Always.
Alyssa picked it out!
I tell you what I want, you don't get it. It's so annoying.
You little bitch. Dude, I didn't have to get them shit. Give me the Sprite back! Look, she just gave these to my hand. I didn't know what to get her, so I had Alyssa help me pick something out for her. She always wants something sweet, so I got her donut holes.
Little tiny donut holes.
Fuck her, I'll eat them then, little brat.
They look
Nathan!
so good.
And then for her to act that way, like I didn't have to get her shit. Little brat. Why is she out there howling? What happened? She in trouble?
What?
Yeah, I had to kick them out because they couldn't shut up.
Right there's what on the
Close
thing.
that-
I got
close
you
my
something.
curtain.
Right here. Right here on the table. You see it?
No.
The pizza.
I was joking, Dad.
I
Yes.
got you this for a snack. You like these? You don't like these? Alyssa picked them out and said you liked them.
Yeah, but we're just.
Hold on.
Alyssa, you made me pick donut holes for Nicole and goldfish, both things that I know you like, but I don't think your brother and sister like. Is that why you told me to get them?
She got snacks for
Did you get
herself.
stuff you like?
I can't hear you. My legs are wet. 1
Flavor
second.
did you pick out, why is that big smile if you can't hear me? Did you pick out snacks that you would like knowing they wouldn't like them? So then you would get them afterwards?
No.
Well, he says he doesn't like them and she says she hates
They're
them.
flavorless.
Whatever. I know.
I know, me too. That's how I thought.
Hey, I like my snack.
Hey, sure.
Yeah, let me guess. An apple.
And get a reading on it. I'm mentioning to But I'm not online. Which reading do you recommend? Well, I do a 30-minute reading and a full hour reading, and there's only a $20 or $30 difference. Something like that. Babe! I would recommend a full hour. Oh my god, my eyes. Do you guys' eyes dry up too for allergies? My eyes just got dried up. Oh, thank you, Sasha. Oh god. My eyes don't feel so pretty right now, they're itchy. What?
I'm here now.
What happened?
I'm being nosy at me. I'm shaking. Oh. Come here. I don't. You get in there. Shut the door. Get over here to this side. Come here now.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I know. Why? Where's yours?
Oh, let me get off, dude. This is.
No, just do what you gotta do. We'll get to it later.
I want to get off of it.
Where, Nicole? Bring me my phone. Vanessa.
Where is it?
Ask Mom. Nicole, give me the phone. I know you have it.
Alright, you guys.
Then why'd you say it was in your room?
I gotta get going. I have some stuff to do. But, yeah, I think the full reading will be good. So that way we could get to the bottom of it. I should create a Patreon to do a group ceremony. That's a good idea. I would like to do that as well. I'll definitely look into it. Remind me the next time I come live, Juju, and that way I could look into it a little bit more. But I gotta get going for now, you guys. I'm extremely tired. It's Sunday night, and I gotta take care of stuff. Love you guys too so much. Go ahead and contact me, MonicaSpiritQueen.com, MonicaSpiritQueen.com, and that way we can all, I could make you guys a reading. Excuse me. I will call you guys one-on-one and do a reading behind closed doors, and you'll be happy. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Y'all have a great night, and don't do what I would do. Take care.
He comes in my room and is